Mm. I have a sweet. Mm. I haven't got my energy drink either. Mm. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Auto find and activate. Already added. I am pulling up all the streams. How is everybody doing today? Whoa, look how many chats are coming up. Boom. Okay, we're not. Boom, let's go. Everybody, let's go. Okay, social stream. Push this button. Okay, I love that I think we got chat working without any problems, I think. Other than maybe TikTok's not working. I'd love somebody to say something on TikTok. Twitch is working. Boss. Okay, what up, Jordy? What up? How is everybody doing today? Oh my gosh, you guys are seeing way too much in the world. You guys are just got privy to the world that you guys haven't seen. How is everybody doing today? Let's go, let's go. Can you refund my $5 from last stream when you ignored my dono? I don't even know how to refund your $5. I don't know. But I think you can like, what's your question, dude? What's your question? What was your sort of important question? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, you could just ask it while there's almost nobody in the stream rather than saying you're going to take money, which is fine. If you want to take your $5 back, you can take your $5 back, but just ask again. One of the mods answered it. So you're saying one of my moderators answered a question for you, which all helped me on the stream, and you're upset about it? And the reason why they answered it was because you donated $5. That being said, thank you guys so much for moderators being here. But by all means, if you just go to your credit card company and say it was a fraud charge or something, maybe that would help. Ideally, the $5 would go towards your answers, not theirs. Okay. I'm not dealing with toxicity today. That's okay. I'm so sorry that I did not answer your question. Look, it's the most insufferable person on TikTok. Thank you, Rita Reno. I appreciate that. Honestly, I'm in a pretty great mood today. So, I appreciate that, Rita Reno. I am the most insufferable person on TikTok, and I'm good with that. I've just learned in life, I'm not going to make y'all happy. Not everybody. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, there's always going to be somebody that's upset. Reason for the good mood? That's a good question. We have a lot of phenomenal applicants. I will tell you, this round of applicants is the best round of applicants that I've ever seen. It is. And the only hint I will give, because we're doing, so somebody asked when you guys are going to hear. So a few different things. We don't send rejections out until we're done hiring. And one of the reasons why we do this, is because if I reject you tomorrow, what will happen in almost inevitably, you'll ask me why you got hired or why you didn't get picked, or you'll just reapply with a different application, hoping I get away with it. And we don't want to see that. So we will, by all means, let everybody know. We send rejection letters out to everybody prior to prior belief where people think that we don't send rejection letters out. We send rejection letters out to everybody. Maybe they go to your spam, but we send them out. I'm glad you're self-aware because that would just piss me off. It's okay, Rita Reno. Here's the beautiful thing. I have a beautiful woman in my life. I've got great dogs. I've got a great car. I make a lot of money. Honestly, there's not much that can piss me off right now. And I have a great team of employees that love to work for this company, and we're reinventing the way we buy cars. And probably more importantly, everything, I have a phenomenal chat for people who love to be here and love to enjoy, and also moderators. They're all great. $5 donation. Everybody pause. $5 donation. Love what you do. Can you make a stream for used car negotiations or hints? We can do that, but we're not doing that today. It's okay. Not far as chat goes. We're not great. No, there's just one person. Oh, sorry. There's two people. You're the best at what you do. Thank you. Appreciate it. Huge fan. I want to make a video for application. Just stuck up the desk. Guys, just be yourself. Be honest. And I will be like very transparent. If it becomes hard, like this, if you cannot make that video on command, it is going to be tough for you to do this role. We're starting off strong. Maybe we are. Let me. Oh, I gotta get Tiki. I gotta get the Twitch chat up. And what I've also learned with the haters, if you guys don't know about the haters, is not only this, but they stay in the stream really long. They give me more views. They give me guidance on that everything I'm doing is great. It's good. So stay in here. Please watch. Please watch. Please watch. Okay. My haters pay the bills. The stream is sponsored by Joyride. It's not sponsored by Joyride, but Brian Trahan, I actually like your product. It's good. Mm-hmm. We're gonna buy some cars today. I don't like Ryan. Ryan is one of the best YouTubers, I think, in the world right now. I think he's one of the best YouTubers in the world. Booked with clients. I mean, we book with clients all the time. I'm interested in working for you, but I've worked in it doesn't matter, guys. You guys can literally work in any industry. Ramana is our #1 employee, and she has not had any car sales experience ever. Dylan says, we live. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're not going to send updates via Loom. We're going to go through everybody's Looms. I've gone through. Guys, I'm going to tell you, just so you guys are clear, we get, on average, 9 Loom applications per hour. So I want to be like super clear. Like we want to help everybody. We want to get to everybody, but we get 9 applications per hour right now. And that's just Loom videos that are correct. I'm not even including all the people who don't do a Loom link, that don't fill out the proper stuff, that we have what we call auto rejections for. There's certain things that you can do that we auto reject. If you try to apply without a Loom link, for example, you will be auto rejected. We already hired one. We're going to hire one more, but there is a world where I could see us hiring 2 of the people that have applied, because there's so much good talent here and I don't want to lose it. And I'd rather figure it out. So we're going to have some tough conversations. I don't know if I'm able to pick through a lot of these candidates. There's a lot of good candidates. We're down to 10 shortlisted candidates. And I have 37 that I have not reviewed yet. But remember, 37 sounds like a lot, but that means I haven't viewed it in 4 hours. How do I fill out the app? Link is in my bio. Good for you. It's exciting times that delivered. Thank you. Do you hire Canadian? Sure. I'm going to apply now. I mean, go for it. Oh, look at Nightbot. We have Nightbot now. Oh, geez. Someday I'm going to picture you having an office in a closed CarMax. I mean, and it's an interesting concept. I mean, we might have a dealership one day, but that's a whole different thing. What's the commission? 0 commission salary. But if you guys want, I can answer some questions on the job. If that's what people want, I'm more willing to do it. Salary, $72K a year plus bonus. You need to be short. Honestly, kind of a requirement. Everybody here. Actually, I don't know how tall Michael is. But almost every employee here is pretty short. 4-day work week, work from home. So it's 4 days a work week. Monday through Thursday, Tuesday through Friday. $5 donation. We're dropping everything. Your skills are universal. I'm applying them things that I've learned from you in my own business, which are completely different category. I love that. Simply micro soldering. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the $5 donation. And I will tell you, there's a lot of things that I've learned in business that is 100%. Like, we're working on a new product for Delivered, which I'm not going to get. Sorry, $2 donation. Moderators, can I change that to the minimum donation is $5 for a pop up? Not that I don't want. I just there's a lot of $2 donations, and I don't want to like ruin the entire stream. I'm just answering. Favorite toy car: Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Micro Machine. Hot Wheels. I don't really have an answer there. I'm sorry, but I'd say. It might be a YouTube. It might be a YouTube setting. Okay, I don't know. That's fine. Like you are. He said so. Don't have to take 30 people, but if skills are there, it's no brainer. What? He said good tone, but don't take 30 people. Don't have to take 30 people. Would a future employee get to make TikToks? No. So one of the requirements, people, just so we're clear, is if you take this job, you're actually not allowed to make social media content about your job. Read this now. Thank you for the $2, Brendan. You're not allowed to make social media content on the job. You can talk about your job off air. So like if you want to talk about where you work, but you can't like make a negotiation video. That's not a thing you can do. You're not allowed to represent the company in any way that is you working and going through it. But if you want to do it off your off time, if you like Romana makes content. She makes car review content, which is hilarious. I don't think Michael does. $1,000 to tow phone car. Are you Dan's then? I don't. That was not English, Joe. What's the turnaround time, guys? Our goal is to have all the Romana. I don't know if she wants to share her socials. I will tell you that her videos are some of the funniest that I've seen, but I know that it was private for a while. So if Romana wants to share, she certainly can. I see Nightbuy has gotten an upgrade. Yes, thank you guys. But seriously, thank the moderators. They've been working. We have if you are a moderator, actually, this is serious. If you are a moderator and you are not a part of the Discord, that is a requirement to be a moderator of this channel anymore. So just so we know, at the end of this week, if you are not in this Discord, you will be removed as a moderator, and we will be taking a new moderator. Cassie did get in. But yeah, I'll answer some questions. Let's answer some questions about the job. Let me get a drink. I'll answer some questions about the job. Oh, also. Look at it. Look at it. Fancy. Thank you for the prime. It's okay. Nobody complimented the chair. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's schnazzy chair. It's actually really comfortable. I will say, you have to give this chair one day, right? Because this material is not a normal material. I don't know what this material is, but I hated it the first day. I love it like the second day, or like really it's the third day. I'd say it's the third day, but like the first, it's not like, maybe it's suede, but it feels like it feels like a cheap leather, but I know it's not cheap leather. It doesn't even feel like a cheap leather. It feels, I don't know, it's really weird. It's an embodied chair, yeah. How's a lumbar support? It's fine. It's fine. I just like that I can lean back pretty well. I can go boom, boom, lean back. And I can still work while lean back, which is probably my best part. What was that drink, Alani? Okay, let's answer a few questions about the job. We're going to make some phone calls today. Don't worry. Relax. Everybody calm down. Thank you for the prime. I did see the prime by Pawn Juice. Pawn Juice, thank you for the prime. Do you pay your mods? Not everything here is voluntary basis. They do, by all means, get any. They do get. This is going to sound really, really horrible because it sounds conceited, but there is some value. All of the moderators do have immediate access to me via Discord. So, we had a moderator today that reached out that actually did a consult that wanted just some advice on a car. He got that No problem. Any of my moderators that ever needed advice or help, we might eventually open the Discord to the public, but we're not there yet. Right now, it's moderators. They're just voluntary. E Shiesty, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Yeah, but moderators are almost always that. But they do get free advice and they do get access to me. And that sounds super bad, right? Like saying you get access to Tommy, but people, even Juliana has struggled time to get a hold of me. What kind of discount can you get on a Kia Sorento? $1,000 to $2,500 off. Thank you for the donation. Tommy, if a dealership is a one price stop, should I waste my time, stop my time negotiating? Yes. Don't get me wrong. I understand but here's the thing is some people do value being able to get access to me. And I will tell you that all the moderators that have been here, I think the moderators will do everything I can. They're great, but they don't have to do any of this. So any moderators want to quit, they certainly can. They don't have to do this. This is a voluntary basis. What's your services cost me? $1,000. Ooh, we got another Prime. J Hadicus. Thank you for the Prime. Yes, there are tactics versus used versus new that are different initial BN. The biggest difference is with a used car, you're not necessarily trying to negotiate thousands of dollars off. Really, you're trying to get the best deal on a bargain. So with a used car, you're really trying to find the best deal on the market and go from there. Compared to a new car, where new cars have a set starting price, so it's very easy to figure out what the net discount should be. Why haven't you raised your prices? Because we believe we charge a fair price. Ooh, Nightbot's already going into spam mode. What made you get into starting your own negotiation? Good question, Ishai Dura. Thank you for the Prime. So I know a lot of car salesmen to say, hey, Tommy, you are a failed car salesman. I was not a failed car salesman. I did really well in the industry. I was the number one finance guy since the day that I say finance takes about 3 to 6 months to really figure out. Like for you to be really good in finance, you have to go through repetition of learning what somebody will object to and how to overcome that. And that takes every person's different, anywhere between 3 to 6 months. Once you've heard every objection in finance, you can get really good at overcoming those objections. So after about 3 to 6 months, I'm number one finance guy, did that for 5 years-ish. I loved what I did. It was fun. It was great. But push came to shove, my brother, which was not in my life my entire life, came into my life. And my brother was ultra successful. He was building businesses. He was helping mentor businesses. I'd come visit him a few times and he talked about like what it would take to start your own business. And the idea just kind of in my head, like, do I really want to work for somebody for the rest of my life? So I started thinking of can you mute Mark 200218? Thank you, please. So I was thinking of ideas, and like for the last 2 months that I worked at Dave Wright, I was trying to find ways to like make dealerships more money. Like I thought about making a training program for finance. I thought about doing similar to what Russ is doing now, but obviously I wasn't going to be anywhere near there. I was thinking about all these different ways. And then January 2nd came around. January 3rd, I had 7 finance deals hit my desk at the same time. If you guys don't know, finance deals are the creme of the crop. That is the best opportunity you can get in the world. All of them had leg. And sometimes you just have a bad day in finance. And out of all 7 of those deals, all 7 of them just would not buy product at all. They wouldn't buy anything. And they all talked about how much they hated the process. And at that point, it just kind of clicked. I said, how can so many people spending money hate buying a car? To the point that they won't even trust me to listen to them. And I'm just hitting my head against a wall. So I said, there has to be a better way. We have to make this more enjoyable for people. There's no way people can spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. So Delivered was created. It's a long story to get where we're at. Nick, thank you for the Prime. How many people are you hiring this round? Probably 1 to 2. Thank you for the info. No problem. It was a really long answer. Oh, and just for the person that did the clown, like, just so you guys know, the reason why I had that guy muted is like that guy will spam comment on every single post, like 40 clown emojis, like just nonstop on every post I make. And I like it flags him automatically. So I just knew his name and I figured he was just going to keep doing that in this chat. So just know that you're allowed to make a clown emoji. That's fine. It's just, I knew that name and he was spamming. I've enjoyed your content. Thank you. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it, Pete. I loved working with Romana, by the way. She needs a raise. Romana just got a raise. I got top comment. Yeah, Romana just got a raise. How many deals will you do this year? We'll probably do over 2,000 for sure. Any advice for buying a used car? Find the best quality used car and get the best quality price on that. But I'm glad you liked working with Romana. That means a lot. And that's one of the biggest, like, thank you for the $10 donation. I'm going to answer that. Still looking for a deal negotiator. Can you talk to me more about what you're looking for in a perfect candidate? Working in finance industry and having a career change. So let's talk about the job real quick. I want to be very clear. This is not a sales role. And I've learned this. It's taken me some time to figure this out. As we have this new role and this new career, and any startup, we're really trying to figure out the perfect role. And this is not a traditional sales role because you aren't selling a customer on anything. Negotiating a car deal sounds like sales ability because it's going back and forth with somebody else. But it is not a sales role because you're not convincing any customer to spend money with you. They've already spent money. They've already bought the product. And you're really not convincing a dealership to spend money with you. You are giving them reasons on why they should give you a good deal. But our customers, we've learned that the best, like Romana is our best employee, right? She's killing it. She's done great. Romana had the one common denominator with Romana is she has the best customer service. You go read her Google reviews. Everybody loves her. We have people in Twitch chat saying how much she loves her. She makes people feel great. Now, we can teach her how to negotiate car deals, but she doesn't feel like she's selling a dealership on selling her car. She's telling the dealership why she should get a deal and using persistent and following a process, but it's not necessarily sales. She's a customer service agent for our clients, making sure they feel great while representing them in a great way. It's like this weird blend, but a lot of people say like, Tommy, why don't you do commission? And one of the reasons why we don't do commission is actually really simple, is if I motivate you let's just say I paid you $200 for every deal you did. What is your motivation? Just do as many deals as possible. I'm going to get through as many deals as I can. We actually did this payroll with one of my old car salesman friends when I started the company. And what happened in 1 week, before we had all of the processes in place, he did 21 deals. Dude killed it. I was like, wow. I got this all figured out. Now, out of those 21 deals, we had 12 upset clients because they didn't understand what was going on. And we had 7 of those clients, and out of those 12 clients, I think there was like 7 to 10 of them, deals ended up going backwards because they were rushed. So, because the dealership didn't actually give us deals in writing and we just told a client. And what we learned very, very quickly is that motivating people to get as many deals out as possible was not a good motivation, right? It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to motivate people that way. It made more sense to motivate people with a fair pay so they take care of our clients because people hire us so they don't feel that rush. They don't feel that transaction. Zach said you do 50 deals per month to his 350. I don't even believe he said that. I think Zach is worried about many other things, but I do not think he's saying that about me. See, Zachary never said such things. Have you ever done deals with electric cars? Yeah, not a Rivian and Tesla. We've done one Tesla deal, but it doesn't, or as a new car, it doesn't count. Do you charge a fee if no deal is done? So we always get a deal done. We don't stop working until a deal is done. But that being said, I'm trying to put this as lightly. We try to set really proper expectations. We tell you this isn't a money saving service. This is a time, energy, and anxiety saving service. Have we had clients that we've negotiated an entire deal on that didn't buy a car because they weren't happy with the deal? Yeah, that's happened. Sure. Um, and civil law says do a commission as a percentage saved to MSRP or something like that could be fire. In civil, it sounds good in theory until you realize why people hire us. People hire us to save time, energy, and anxiety. And they also trust that I'm going to give you a completely unbiased opinion. Let me give you two examples. Let's say somebody comes to me and says, Tommy, I'm deciding between a BMW X7 or a Lexus GX 550. I don't know which one I should choose. A GX 550, a great deal is MSRP. That's a great deal right now, meaning I would save them $0. A great deal on an X7, 8, 9, 10%, that's 10 grand. As a business, I am motivated to recommend the BMW because I'll make more money. And even if I am as true to my possible word and I don't care about that, in the client back of their mind, are they always going to wonder, did he recommend the X7 because it's the better car or because he'll make more commission? Third, if I take, let's just say a dealership advertises $8,000 off the car, but they have $10,000 of markup. And I take that $10,000 of markup off. Did I save them 10 grand or did I save them $0? I don't advertise this as a money saving service. So why would I have all of these stipulations based on savings that may or may not matter? And on top of it, with the X7 versus the GX550, the GX550 is more work. So if my logic is pay based on commission savings, I wouldn't even take this client. I would reject this client 100% of the time because I'm making no money on it. It's taking me more time. Why would I do that? I would just take all the big, awesome deals. And then I'm just essentially a broker. You're so wrong and you waste people's time. Glub Tubbis. Wisdom from Glub Tubbis. Guys, just so we all know, I know nothing. I know nothing. I'm just winging it. I just hope that over the last 2.5 years of making content, that only Glub Tubbis has figured out that I've been BSing you. Glub, you caught me. I don't even know, guys, I'll be honest. I don't even know where the steering wheel is on a car. I don't even know how to collect the money at the dealership. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just winging it. Clip it. I want somebody to put that clip out. Please do. Dang it, Club. Yeah, guys, I buy all of my cars on GTA 5. I don't even play GTA 5. How many deals do you per week? Per month, we do 150 to 200. Dougal, Tommy, you've saved me at least 10K this year. Thank you, Dougie. Appreciate it, Dougie. I know nothing is the start of wisdom, according to Socrates, and I guess there's that. There's true. I like it. Just binge watch all your YouTube videos. Thank you. There's some rough YouTube videos, so I appreciate it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Go watch live. One of the best content creators. Glad to watch live. One of the best content creators I've ever seen. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It really does mean a lot. We are going to negotiate some car deals. I'm answering some questions right off the bat. And then we're going to get into some cars. It's 3:30, so we got a little more time before we do that. Yeah, and this is like this is like fun business. Fun business. If you guys want to ever start your own business, this is a really hard point for people to understand. But I had a business meeting this weekend with my brother, and we're building a new product. And I'll talk about the new product here in the future. We're really, really, really excited for it. I think it's going to be really great. But what you have to learn is anytime you build a product or a service, you need to figure out who your customer is. And the more specific you can make your client base, the more successful you will be. For example, if I just said, I want to help everybody who wants to buy a car, I am not going to appeal to any particular group, and I'm not going to advertise to any particular group. And my service that I've built is not going to be optimized for any specific group. So I'm going to have a whole bunch of people that have experiences. Think about, and this is advice to CarEdge, all my competitors. They broadly talk about these things. But for me, I advertise my service as a money saving service, a time saving service, time, energy, and anxiety. My client is somebody who values their time more than they do their money, and they're buying a new or used car. That is my client. Is very hyper specific. Somebody who values their time, and somebody who is buying a brand new or used car. Somebody says, Tommy, you are a selfish, spoiled kid. That just makes no sense. I would love to have a conversation with you, like in like real life. I was kicked out at 16 years old. My mom abandoned me at 12 years old. I lived with abusive parents from 12 to 16, where I was like the scrap of the life like of my family. I took nothing for like my entire, like, how am I spoiled? There is no world where anybody looks at my childhood and says, wow, that guy was spoiled. Is he actually a GSM? You're sensitive? No, I feel bad for people. Like, I truly feel bad for somebody that goes in here and does zero research. Engaging those trolls? No. In civil law. So, here's the thing. Let me give you guys, like, real answers here. Chat's exploding, which I love. What we just caught here, like, I'm gonna give you guys the truth, right? Why do I talk about the trolls? In most social context or most streaming context, it doesn't make sense. But what did we learn in 4 seconds when I engaged in that troll? What did somebody do? They immediately looked at their profile. They then saw that person was a GSM, which means they work at a dealership. So what all this just enabled was saying that, hey, dealerships do zero experience, or dealership employees are doing zero experience, or zero research. All they're doing is hating, and they can't see why people hate this process. What did he say? I want to see. I missed it. I lost his comment. It's too far. It sucks. I'm not trolling. I'm being legit. The way he negotiated is not my cup of tea. Then that's fine. Just say, dude, nobody cares. Just negotiate cars. Chris, you can leave. Thank you so much, War Shark, for your Prime. Guys, here's like the beautiful thing. Is these, like, if you just want to watch negotiations, right? If you just want to watch the negotiations, don't watch it live. Like, that's okay. We like, one of the things I used to do is I used to stream 7 days a week, and we'd have non-stop Q&As. I don't do the Q&As anymore. And one thing that blows your mind is one of the ways that you help with your audience is to interact with them, not just make content. So, yeah. I think I want to work for you. Yeah. Being forced to watch. Yeah. And just so you guys know, just to make you happy, we are starting a streaming service, or by streaming service, we are starting a stream that will take these live streams, only put in the phone calls, and that'll just be a live stream. Or sorry, that'll be just a podcast. So just a podcast where you're like, Tommy, I just want to listen to all your phone calls in all their glory, every bit of them. There is going to be a podcast for that coming soon. I work Saturdays. Does this work? No. My fake name is Kiki. How many employees do we have? We have 7. Dealership won't send me a price of the breakdown. Don't trust them. Both are fixed and deployed. Nice. Apple Music, please. Do we have Apple Music going right now? I don't think so. No, we don't. Yeah, don't worry. We're going to get into negotiations. Who's the CEO? I'm the CEO in theory. Like, we're not a big enough company to have an official CEO, but I'm considered the CEO. Is there a reason why you won't bring in part-time? It doesn't work. I'd have to, like, for you to do part-time, like, one of the reasons why people like delivered is they're getting a truly hands-on experience where somebody is involved with them all of the time. If you're texting and calling, I have somebody that for Monday through Thursday or Tuesday through Friday, I have immediate access to when I need help or I need questions and I do this. When you're part time, first off, let's just say you work Tuesday, Wednesday. What happens when a deal isn't done on Wednesday? That means you have to stop working that deal and then start working that deal next Tuesday. Every deal you've worked is now fallen apart. That doesn't make any sense. It also doesn't make sense because let's just say you're working at nights. During the day, clients just get ignored. It just doesn't. We've tried part-time. It does not work at all. Blue says, yeah, my deal took 4 days. I want to apply. Our service costs $1,000 flat every time. Title says negotiating cars live. Yes, that is the title every day. I'm going to blow your mind. If you go watch Car Edge's stream, they're going to say the car market is crashing every day. Guess what? It hasn't crashed. People use titles to click you in. We're going to negotiate some car deals. Do you ever discuss pay for employees here? Yes. Romana just got a $6,000 raise. Michael makes $72K a year. Shalashli makes $72K a year. Romana makes $78K a year. My brother gets 25% of profit along with his wife. I make $150,000 a year plus bonus. My bonus is based on whatever I want. And by that, I just pull out money when I need it. Like, I don't think anybody disagrees that the $150,000 that I pull out is not, calls it a day. Oh, we also have a new hire starting on Monday. He makes $72K a year. Everybody starts at $72K a year. Yeah, like buying the M5 is a perfect example. I had to pull. So, like, one of the things you guys don't realize is I did this for 6 months for free. We weren't profitable for probably 9 to 10 months. So because of that, I pulled out of savings and I moved across the country. I ate almost all of my savings. I had $100,000 in savings. I almost ate all of my savings. So because of that, like when I bought my M5 CS, I put $80,000 down. I did pull some of that out of my personal and some of that as a bonus from the business. Like, yes. Because I didn't have enough money to put down in my own cash. I don't even pull the money out that we profit. How old are you? 32. Why 72K? Because it's a fair wage. I have no idea how the podcast is going to work because I don't know all of this. Talk about $5. Thank you. Talk about benefits. PTO, health insurance, 401k matching. Good question. So PTO is I'm going to explain this. We have a 4-day work week, work from home, Monday through Thursday, Tuesday through Friday. We are lenient on those days. So like, for example, let's say 1 week you want to work Monday through Thursday and you want a 4-day weekend. So the next week you want to work Tuesday through Friday. You can have a 4-day weekend without taking a dime of PTO. So like, big benefit there. It's 10 days of PTO is what you're going to get. That's flex however you need to use it. Some people freak out about the 10 days. We have to remember the 4-day work week makes up for all of those random times you would need it. I am also extremely lenient as a boss for people that are helping my company out to take time off. For example, Slashley needed something off randomly. She was going on a vacation. I did not make her take PTO because she works so many other hours anyway. I'm not going to make her use PTO because she's working behind the clock to make sure this company runs. So, like, no big deal. Like, they take the day off, I'll pay you. I don't care. If you're taking a vacation, that's different. So, like, we only really use the PTO if you're taking a vacation. 401k, we have 401k. We just have it. You might say, Tommy, tell me about the 401k. Yeah, well, I don't know. I like, really, that's above, I was going to say above my figure. As Juliana, if she wants to come here, she'll tell you how the 401k plan works. You have to be a year to be vested. So we have no employees being vested. I have zero idea. I put money into the 401k this year. A $6,000 raise is insane. I don't know if you're saying that's insane in a good way or a bad way. So I don't know what you're saying there. But $6,000 raise is what Romana got at our 6-month review. And then we don't have any health. Do they have experience? I train everybody. What company, guys? I legit, I appreciate all the 401k questions. I really appreciate all the 401k questions. Juliana set it up because she said, I'm your accountant and you need to set up this 401k. So I said, that's cool. Do it. That's all I got. Like, that's it. It's not fishy. It's just, so one thing you're going to learn, I'm going to blow your mind. As a boss, you have to, especially for somebody that, as you start getting bigger, you have to just delegate things. And as of right now, the only one that can get 401k is me because I'm the only one that's been here for a year. So because I'm the only person that has been here for a year, nobody else qualifies for that 401k from what I understand. The team has gotten an announcement. Everything's gone through. That just started 3 months ago. So we just, or 2 months ago, 1 month ago, we just opened the 401k. No, it was a month ago. We just opened the 401k like a month ago. So it's very new. Nobody in our team can get it yet. And I don't have all the answers, but I know my accountant, which is my girlfriend, which I love her to death, would have all the answers to this question. Yeah, most small businesses aren't doing 401k. Maybe people are asking if you're a 401k matching or who's with. I just don't even know the answer, guys. Like, I know Juliana knows the answer to that. Gonna have to spend $1,000 a month on decent health insurance. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we don't have health insurance. Most businesses, we have 7 employees. 2 of those, which are partners, that aren't actually like they're business partners, so they're not the same as like a W-2 employee. What about sick time? It's all part of your PTO. But again, we've been super lenient with that. Romana had to take a week off. She's been working like crazy. We didn't ask her to take any PTO on that. You're correct. Yeah, the rules are you don't need sick time if you work from home, people. I'm not saying you don't need sick time. People need sick time. People need mental health time. But no, I mean, that's fine. Do you need another business partner? Let me know. No, thank you. I appreciate it. But my brother is phenomenal. He pushes me in ways that I get very frustrated. Your team is still contributing to the 401k. Brandon, maybe that is the case, but I do not run payroll. I do not. Juliana runs all of payroll. 100%. Okay, guys, if we keep asking. Interested, set hours? Yes, set hours. Yeah, I don't, and we don't, very, very clear, we don't make employees work when they're sick. If you're sick, so one of the things you are video doing Looms. So I know like Loom, you guys are, a lot of people are experiencing this. We do Looms all the time with our clients. So if you're sick and you look sick and don't look to your, like you're in your best, the clients will see that. You're also not going to perform as well. We ask people to take time off if they're sick. If you're not feeling the best, don't work. No, the role is not filled yet. Delivered has definitely nice margins, above or below 55%. I mean, technically above 55%. Do you do sick pay? Like personally, me? No, I haven't taken a sick day in years. Yeah, we have a lot of applications. We've had, since Delivered has been started, we've had over 2,500 applications. I tried to submit a consult to hire me. Those get booked out. They're free consults. You can just pay. You can skip the line and pay us. Yeah. How do you filter? So the first thing we do, so like just so you guys know right off the bat, if you guys don't do a Loom link, for example, you are immediately, I don't even, like I have a list of all the applicants here and I have 41 I haven't reviewed. If you don't have a Loom link that is clickable, my system automatically puts you in a no section. Automatically. Boom. No. If you, what are some other random ones? If you DM me, you automatically get declined. That's not true. I don't actually automatically decline you. We don't automatically send out rejection letters because what I don't want to have happen, here's the thing. If I send you a rejection letter immediately, you're going to respond saying, why? What are you doing? Can I reapply? If I don't respond to those things, you're probably going to reapply, which means I'm now watching you twice. And what's even worse is, let's say you didn't do the one requirement of the Loom. I decline you, and then you go back and then do the Loom. It means you, and then let's just say your Loom was good. Now I'm rewarding you for not following instructions and now being told, I have to now tell you, I now for a fact know that I have to tell you twice to do everything because you're not going to listen to instructions the first time. The reason why we have this Loom link, if you guys don't know, Loom is a video service. Let me show you. Boom. Can I share my screen? I just want to, boom. Okay. So, screen. Boom. Can you guys see me? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. 1 second. Okay. So, Loom. If I click this button right here, this Loom allows, you can see, I can make my picture a little bit bigger. This video just allows me to film me on the computer and send a web link to this. So I can share my screen. I can talk about, so let's just say I'm talking about a deal. You should hire delivered. It's great, blah, 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 blah. And then that's going to create a link that I can send somebody. It's just a video link to do, but you're able to share your screen. Now you could do this full screen. Like if you want to go weird and go this, boom, you can go full screen and not do any of that. But that's all Loom is. Now I got to X out of the Loom. Does it work with Windows? Yes. Windows, Mac, everything. It's just a service. It's a free service. I'm watching this on my lunch break as someone who sells Loom. Loom is great. And I'm not sponsored by Loom. If Loom wants to sponsor me, dude who sells Loom, let me know. I think it's one of the best business tools to ever exist. I will tell you, doing applications via Loom, I learned so much more about a candidate than I ever would going through and reading a resume. Recently bought my car, $2,000 off MSRP plus a $500 rebate on the Camry. Your videos help. Thank you, Nicholas. Do we only hire? Thank you so much for the $5 too. Do I only hire ex-car salesmen? No. Actually, majority of the people we've hired have not had car sales. We were willing to hire you, but you actually have to be. It doesn't normally make sense for us to hire ex-car salesmen. Somebody said Juliana's a bigger figure. Juliana just does all the payroll and accounting. And I tell, like, for me, like, I have so many things I'm stressed out about. Like, I don't need to be stressed out about payroll too. So, like, Juliana pays it. She's good. She enrolls all the people. Why do ex-car salesmen don't work? Yeah, sure. Let me explain. So, this is going to be harsh to some people that apply that are car salesmen. But there's a small outlier, but it's a very small outlier. A good car salesman or woman is going to make over $150,000 a year. And no matter the work-life balance, cutting your pay in half for that is tough. Because a lot of dealerships would allow you to cut your hours in half and you just make $70,000, $80,000 and work your own schedule. Plenty of dealerships would do that. So when you are going through the candidate pool, you are normally having people who couldn't figure out the car salesman role. So you're getting, I don't want to say the bottom of the barrel because it's a horrible way to put it, but you're not getting the best car salespeople. You are getting people that don't enjoy it, don't like it, or didn't really succeed. So the benefit of you being a top car salesman that knows all your stuff, it's probably not happening. You're probably getting somebody that's newer in car sales that didn't enjoy it, didn't like it, or people that just don't like the work. That's 95% of them. Now there's 5%. Like we have two people that I think are great. Both are in the Midwest. Both are phenomenal. Those two people just had two kids. One of them said they missed their kid, their first words and them taking their first steps. And they said, hey, money is important. That's great. And I can grow with your company and make more money. I made money. I started here. I'm going to make more money selling you in your company too. But I want to see my kid walk. Dude, preach. You're one of the 5%. And that's hard. That's really hard to fake that emotion. Um, how much does it cost for you to negotiate a car deal? $1,000. Do your employees use their real name if they want? They can use whatever they want. So yeah, so when it comes down to ex-car salespeople, that's the general rule of thumb. Like Cody Carter. Cody Carter is an great example. One of the best car salespeople that I've met. I would love to hire him. The dude's making 7 figures. There's no way that I can afford to hire Cody Carter. Some of the other top car salespeople that I know that I would hire in a heartbeat because I know their work ethic are all making 5, 6, 700,000. They're making an absurd amount of money because they're good at what they do. 700 viewers is a huge, nice job. No, it's actually TT is making me frustrated. That's a whole different conversation. We're not going to have that right now. Who's getting the $1,000? How are you paying me $60,000 to $7,000 a year if you don't get 60 to 70 deals closed? Well, Brennan, the math there is really simple. Is I have to close for you to make $70,000 a year in an entire year. I have to close 70 car deals. Actually, if you want to be theory, I need to close 90 car deals because I have to pay for your taxes, benefits. There's like, if you guys don't know, when I pay you 72 grand a year, Delivered is paying about 90 grand for you to be an employee here because we pay for X amount of fees, like government stuff. So it pays 90. So 90,000 divided by 12 months is $7,500 a month is what it costs me to have you an employee here. Out of that $7,500 a month, that means I need to do 7.5 negotiations a month for me to pay your salary. We do 150 to 200 a year, or sorry, a month. So 150 to 200 a month means that, like right now, our expenses are about 50 to 60 grand. I pay my editors about 6, 7 grand a month. I pay my employees around 6 to 7 grand a month times 4. I get paid 15 grand a month, or 15. I get paid $150,000 a year. What is that per month? I get paid $12,500 a month myself. My brother gets 25% of profits. We have a lot of tech that costs money. We have a developer that we pay $50 an hour or something along those lines to do a lot of the developing back work. There's expenses, but it's up 50 to 60 grand. So like right now, if we talk about the month as of right now, we're at like 90 car deals. So we've closed 90 deals. So right now we're in the profit. We're good. Everything else for the rest of the month is money, so to speak. We don't pay for clippers, no. So like that's how the business runs. But like we don't I didn't hire these 2 new people until we felt confident we were consistently doing above 150. Said I missed a super chat. Super chat. I gotta back for the super chat. Jeez. Super chat. I love your videos. Which better, the Crosstrek or the Corolla? The Corolla is more reliable. The Crosstrek is safer. Thank you for $5. Oh, that also doesn't include social media, like YouTube. We make YouTube will. This YouTube is the first month we've actually made some good money on, like 20, and then TT. I can't say the exact number apparently, but it's like 3 to 6, 3 to 6,000, and then nothing else on all the other platforms. I don't think. I pay my mods millions of dollars. And I will tell you, that if I wanted to be in this for the money, right? Like, wait, 1 second. Performance metrics. 1 week deal open to close. On average, it takes us 2 weeks to close a deal. I don't know what exact performance metrics you're looking for. Brendan, I need a little bit more. Can somebody, like, you can chat them in. Mods, can you Discord me what this person wants to know exactly? We have a Discord now. Ooh. Ha. How many? Oh, that's a good question, Dean. How many deals a month are coming from our bidding site for dealers? Good question. Less than 20%. Less than 20% of our deals are closed through our bidding website. as of right now. It's even probably less than that. 10%. Actually, let me just ask Romana. I'll ask Romana because Romana. Let's see what she thinks. Is she gonna answer the phone? Let's see if she answers. She gonna answer? She's not gonna answer. Oh, okay. She's not gonna answer. Tell Romana a lot. Oh, we had a previous employee named Elijah, so he scared me. I will 100% tell her that if she says it. So how many deals do you need to complete in a month? So a deal coordinator needs to do at bare minimum 10 deals a week to pay to keep a job here. That's like I already answered the man Q. I 100% answered man Q. I answered man Q's question. I would answer my phone. It's okay. She might be on the phone with another dealer. I got distracted. Dang it. Why does every single car salesman hate me? That's not true. Not every car salesman hate me. I'd actually say the only ones that the only car salesmen that really don't like me are the ones that I wouldn't trust anyway. We don't need a business analyst. She's not doing the accounting side. I understand that side. Is Arthur Morgan in the Discord? You need to be on the Discord. If you're a moderator, I'm a car salesman. And I love watching this guy while discussing my deal, waiting on appointments. I love it, Mikey. But I sold 30 cars last month. I was salesman of the month. When does your brother get 25%? He gets 25% after profit once a quarter. So we pay my brother 20. My brother's a 25% business owner. So he owns 25% of the business with his wife. So him and his wife both work for the company. They get paid 25% of profits every quarter. And that's based off profits. Do you have many repeat customers? Yes. About 25% of our business is repeat and referral. Do you enjoy silly humor? Yeah, dude, somebody, okay, I won't play their Loom because you don't need to do this, right? You don't have to do this. But did this make me spit out my drink last night? Yes. Wait, let me get this. Let me just get, okay, I'm just gonna do this last. I just need to start over the beginning. You are gonna get called out, random person. I'm not even saying this was.
My name's Cameron.
I'm not even saying this was a good idea. Like, I'm not recommending people do this. But did I spit out my drink? Yes.
Oh, hey there, princess. My name's Cam, and I'm the next deal coordinator, reporting for duty.
And then he goes on as if nothing ever happened. That was a good one. It made me laugh. That was funny. Cam, I don't know if you're here, but you made me laugh. I did tell him you made me laugh. I don't respond to many of them either. When are you going to start selling courses? Probably not ever. We do have a product coming, but it's not a course. We're not doing a course by any means. Boom, 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 boom. I need it. Okay, I need it one second. I got to check this deal out real quick for my client. Okay, I need this client to take the Supra deal. I don't want this deal to fall apart. Did Cody send me another link? Yeah. Speaking of courses, how do I feel about Russ flip whips? Taking that route. So let's talk about Russ. First off, me and Russ are good friends. We talk about it. We talked about this quite often. Russ has had this plan for a year. He's been working on this project for over a year, probably 2 years. Like, this is not something he decided to do willy-nilly. He's really worked hard on this. And this isn't, you have to remember, Russ isn't selling a course. Russ is selling him going to, I mean, he's kind of selling a course at this point. But Russ, the reason why Russ made that flip is because so many dealerships were trying to pay him money to do this. I do this in my free time to hire people. So no, I don't mind that Russ is doing this. I think he's getting a lot of flack in the content space. Um, but the dude's good at what he does. I will tell you, and this is like honestly like real talk because there was plenty of people. I'll use Deshaun. Deshaun shouldn't sell a course. I wouldn't trust Deshaun with my right pinky. I don't know why my right pinky. Like the dude sells a course and it feels slimy. Sorry, I took Deshaun's course. It's fine. Like the information in it's fine. But if you're just gonna play pre-recorded seminars all day, every day, and that's what you do, it's not right. Just be live, interact with your audience. Don't play pre-recorded stuff. Anyway, but Russ understands content better than 99% of people that I know. If you ever have a sit down conversation with Russ, you will understand how much that dude knows about content. And if you've ever filmed with Russ, the dude is serious. Cam, when do I hear back? How is Mark back already? How is marketing? Do you need any help with I don't need any help. Marketing is what I'm good at. Yes, the Ryan Clark jersey signed. Chat, who's this Russ guy? He's Russ Flip Swips. Russ Flip Whip. He's a car sales trainer. He's a comic, but he's very good at what he does. Yeah. Yeah. So like the idea behind courses, like I understand the negative connotation. Like for us, we want to help people. Like I put out so much free content out there, right? And people still ask, "Hey, is there a way to pay to get all that advice in one place?" So we've thought about methods that make sense, but like I don't like the idea of just doing like a straight course. Like that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't do good. If we hire delivered, who decides? I decide which employee does the deal. Um, Car salesman, yeah, recently left his dealership, yeah. And you guys have to remember, Russ also is just never at his dealership anymore. I've called that dude so many times. The dude was never working because he was always doing his own stuff. I went to Pittsburgh and saw him. The dude was at work like for like 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about it. Forester hybrid or RAV4 hybrid? RAV4 hybrid's more reliable. No, CJ. Can we ban CJ for life? What happens if I pay for the service, but you aren't able to give me a deal on the car? Well, guess what? I don't advertise this as a money saving service. So I'm trying to be pretty upfront with what kind of deals I'm going to get you, but like you're not paying for me to get a deal. If that's what you're trying to pay me, don't pay me. You're paying for me to go out in the market, find what the best possible pricing is on that car and calling it a day. And what a deal is, this is going to be hurt to some people. You don't determine. You don't get to determine what a good deal is. The market does. And I'm going to go out there and tell you what the market is going to do. But you don't determine it. The dealership doesn't determine it. It's the market. The market is going to decide what a good deal is. And that's going to hurt some people's feelings. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. I only have 3, which I don't only talking about it, James, because we just don't. I take a lot of pride in that. Would you compare this to a realtor? 100%, Teddy. We used to call ourselves the realtor in the car market. Mm. Mm. Have you ever had, we're going to be dialing probably in the next 10 minutes. Have you ever had an upset customer? 100%. Every business has an upset customer. We just had one person that couldn't get a consult and they were so upset. And I ended up calling him on a Sunday and just doing the consult because the guy was upset. Mr. Doodle says, I could easily beat you up. I have insanely large muscles. I love it, dude. Honestly, good for you. You need to maximize your pump, big dog. Thanks. I just went to the gym yesterday. Why do people on here ask if it's a bad deal after they bought the car? Oh, yeah. So, trucker, one thing that people will reach out to me on a consult and say, "Hey, I bought this car. Is this a good deal?" I will not answer that question. I will tell people that it's not. There's no right or wrong. Like, if I answer that question, you're just going to be resentful, or it doesn't really help you. I can't tell if you're insanely tall or insanely short. I'm 6'3". Did you golf over the weekend? No. Jeez, I want to golf so bad. Bruh, he keeps skipping his question. It's crazy when there's hundreds of people in 3 different chats. You think I'm just ignoring yours? What is the perfect customer? Somebody who values their time over their money. 2 people in the handicap. I'm like 15. I'm not that good, guys. I need to play Pinehurst again. I missed that course. Dude, I'll play Pinehurst. Let's go. Would have never guessed 6'3". You'd be wrong. I'm not actually 6'3", guys. It's a joke. How do I learn to negotiate? Just sit back, relax. Boom. Okay. I would have guessed 5'9". You're closer. Brian's even closer. Would you mind chatting with me when you're not busy? I don't know who you are. I love when I get this. I always need cars, man. I don't know. No, it's under my personal, but he got some text. Sorry, 1 second. I wouldn't answer them easy. The market changes daily, so what a bad deal is? Yeah, correct. Does $1,000 give you a time limit? No, we keep working until we get it done, but it takes 2 to 3 weeks. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're gonna make some phone calls here in a minute. I know you guys want to do. What do you personally drive? An M5 CS. You don't do many live negotiations like you did in the past. Do we get to see those as paid? We literally do it 3 times a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And they're literally free to the public now. I don't know what else. I saw you at the gym. Did you? I was wondering. See, this is like where the moment happens. Is I didn't know if I was going to get noticed at my gym. We figured out we were going to get noticed at the gym, but nobody's ever come up to me. You showing me to lift weak weights. Because I've been out of the gym for like 8 months. Why didn't you do the deal tracker? Oh, quit talking with your mouth full. I had a gummy in my mouth. Relax. Boom. No, the time zone doesn't matter, but you do work off the Eastern time. I would drive BMW for the rest of my life, Ethan. If I had to drive one brand. Oh, but if you guys ever see me in real life, no, I hate a joyride gummy. Like, don't be afraid to say hi. Like, people will always message me after the fact. Dude, I saw you at dinner. Somebody said they saw me at dinner the other day. I was at Aurora rooftop. Like, don't be afraid to just say hi. Like, I'm a human. It's cool. Phone beeping is so annoying. Is it beeping? Oh, I see the open phone. Well, why can I hear the open phone beeping? It's my open phone, but I just don't know why I can't hear it. That'll be a problem in the phone calls. Let me see if I can hear KK. They are closed. Just getting info. Okay. Can I hear this at all?
Good afternoon, Tommy. This is Ryan.
But you guys can hear that though. When are you going to start including dealer license plate holders when you close a deal? That's coming really soon. Spoiler, yes, that is coming. Why can't I hear this? Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I don't know why. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wait. Here? Is this why? Is this why? Oh, okay. I thought we had a better system for this. Why is no system... One second, guys. Scarlet? I don't know why this isn't working. I mean, I guess that'll work for today. But just okay. I really don't want to have to make phone calls like that if I don't have to. But I don't know any other choice. Computer. Okay. Excellent. I love my new chair so far. It's been good. Okay. Nope. Agency, I understand the joke. Nope. Mm-mm. But I would wish your cousin Nick a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Nick. I see what you've done. Try not to talk with my mouth open. Okay, I don't know. This is the best live stream you've ever seen. Thank you. I don't know why my audio is not working today, though. It really sucks because I'm not going to have a really good answer to fix any of my audio problems today. I don't like that. It just says no. Do I have to install this update? I'm going to install this update, see what happens. Install and relaunch. Okay, did I break everything? Allow. I'm seeing if this fixed anything. Oh, wait, I think I did. Nope. Okay, wait. Now I can do this. Okay, now we're working. We're cooking with gasoline. Okay, now everything's going crazy. Okay, so now let's see if this audio works. Because I should be able to redirect this to Scarlet. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay, I think I fixed it. The update. When in doubt, update it out. Okay. Okay, let's check this voicemail.
Hey, Tommy, this is Robert Mercer with Honda of Weatherford.
Bam! Okay, let's go to the restroom, and then I am going to negotiate some car deals. You guys ready? You guys can look at the back of my chair. So pretty. You guys ready to do some negotiate some car deals? Oh yeah, let's do this. I gotta text this client. If it's not okay. Cool. Final question would be if this is, I have called from dealerships nationwide, almost all sold, if not a 5 to 10K. This one is just a dropped deposit. It will sell in the next few hours. Okay. Boom. Okay. Everybody's freaking out about Zach 22. What did Zach 22 say? Do I want to know? Let's see what he said. What did he say? What did he say? Zach 22. Do I want to? What did he say? He keeps spamming. What is he spamming? Would you hire a former GSM? I don't take it as a... What I'll say is this. You being a former GSM or a GM would be a negative on the scorecard, not a positive. That's what I'll say. Which is crazy because I didn't always believe that, but now I do. A GSM is a general sales manager. General sales manager. So somebody's saying a general sales manager or a general manager. No, it's not like for legal answers. I would tell you like I'm not interested in somebody with that experience, but no, I don't see it as a benefit. I see it as a negative more than anything else. So here's going to say why. So first off, most GSMs aren't going to work for $72K a year. That's one. Two, this role requires you to get down and dirty and negotiate and close car deals. A general sales manager has an overview position of a dealership and normally are running the day-to-day operations and really good at managing people. But when push comes to shove, having the drive to continually close deals over and over and over again isn't a skill set that they've had to have. A sales manager has to have it because they have to push their sales staff to do it. A salesperson has, an internet manager has, but a general sales manager or general manager really are running the team. And that is not the skill set we need. We're making phone calls right now. I'm about to pull up my CRM. Does that make sense? Thank you so much for Romana for being... Wait. Really did want to say thank you for Romana for being in the corner and willing to help me get a good deal. You guys have worked with. I do have to look forward to eventually getting into closing deals with you guys soon. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me find a deal that we need to close. I do desperately need to do a Toyota, which I know you guys are going to hate, but it is a Toyota in the West Coast. Do you have any competition? Yeah, there's a few people that do what we do. Most GSMs first to lunch free pizza. You aren't wrong. And guys, and this is just me knowing my role. And again, I'm not saying that a GSM wouldn't be hired, but they'd have to show that that would be one of the questions I have is where are you going to get that drive? I'm not saying you don't have drive to grow, but do you have drive to get down and dirty and close deals? Why are you better than your competition? So first off, we're transparent. We're the most transparent company out there. We go out there and really tell the pros and the cons, the ups, the downs, the uglies, everything in the business. We're just super transparent. Secondly, I'd say that I'm one of the only people that... I won't say that. I will say that I don't have to explain why I'm the best. Almost all of them go live as well and talk about the industry. All I do is encourage you to go listen to them talk about the industry and make judgment for yourself. Would you hire the future CEO car engineer? No, not in a million years. He did get the company up to a certain point. But also I put my results out there. Would you hire a car salesman who love what you do? I mean, in theory, sure. I mean, as long as you're good. Okay, guys, I really do need to negotiate on this client. This client's very, very patiently been waiting for their car, and I had it fall through before their deal got done. So I think I'm going to have to do this one. I know you guys love Toyotas. Where'd you get your media training? All self-taught. I don't know if that was meant to be a joke, but one thing that I like about the I like Car Edge too, they're very informative. So I'll just leave it there. I'm glad you like them. I'll leave it there. Deal of the duck time. Let's negotiate some car deals. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to negotiate. Got an ad, sad day. I'm sorry. You can use your Amazon Prime and get rid of it. Okay, so we are going to look for this Prius. I'm sorry, guys. I will do 2 negotiations. One of them has to be the Prius. I have to. I'm just for you guys. I can't run the business based on what you guys want. Okay, so what we are going to be looking for is a Prius LE. Let me pull up my CRM. Okay. Okay. So let's go through and do add split view, visor. No, I can't do split view. It won't work. Okay, so he wants a Prius lease. He wants black, but open to white, gray, and other colors if need be. So pretty open on color. They just want the best possible deal. They want black, no leather, LE. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. Prius LE new. Listings. I am live. Is that okay? One second. My client is asking questions on a Supra. I can call though. You just be live. Boom, boom. Let me see this client. This client has questions on this Supra, so I want to answer them. Okay. So I need help with you guys. I don't know. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. My client's call. Okay, I'm gonna call a client real quick. They have questions on the deal, so I'm gonna answer them.
Hello.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
Hi, Tommy. Yeah. So I just read all your text messages. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get this car, huh?
Yeah, Supras have been rough right now. And normally when I have a video go viral, like a Supra video, I have 20 million dealerships reaching out saying, I'll sell you one, I'll sell you one. That is not the case.
Right.
We've had 5 Supras sign up, and I have 3 of them, and yours is one of them, that are just kind of stuck because nobody's moving on their price right now. They will, but you're unique because you want the one you want is unique. So it ends up lining up. But yeah, I mean this is a perfect build. It's just not an MK final edition.
Okay. Do you know which dealership this is located at?
It's in LA.
LA. Okay, gotcha. So it. Okay. So here's where I'm kind of at. I would you happen to know, based on like based on your experience, is there going to be any more being made that will come in later, or is this kind of like it? Because I don't want to pull the trigger now and then maybe something comes up later. I know it's uncertain, but I figured you might have some idea for that.
So this is the last run of the Supras, right? This is the last ones they're going to make, and they're making this limited edition run. As of right now, an automatic just available in the country. There's only 26 MK5 final edition automatics in the country. Now, most of those are pre-sold or have crazy markup on them. Will they make more? It's possible, But the problem right now is because of all the tariffs and everything that's been going on, Toyota's kind of thrown this car in the deep end and said have fun because they don't want to build it because it's out of Germany, or sorry, out of Europe. Well, not technically Germany. I think it's Austria. But I digress. So they haven't just been making enough of them. But most dealerships are only getting 1 or 2 per year. So it's already a hard car to get. Now we're getting double hard. If you want to wait, I'm all for waiting to wait for an MK. But the problem is, if we risk it, there is a possibility that just we don't get any.
Okay. If you were a betting man, what are the odds of waiting? Because so not that this is your fault, right? It's just like it's not really the color I want nor any of the things, but if it is what it is, it's still a Supra. Like I'll work with it. I'm just trying to get some things because it is a big chunk of change. I want to make sure like I'm getting something that I want, right?
Yep, 100%. What would be the perfect color? Just so I have, I think I have it, but I don't have it right in front of me.
Well, so perfect color would be white. And I suppose it does not help very much if I even turn that to manual, does it? It's just about the same in terms of like rarity. Yeah.
No, because then you're with my other client that also is running into that same problem.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So if you want to look at like numbers, right? Nationwide. Again, not all of these are available, but just in general, MK5s. There is 11 black ones that are being sent out to dealerships. There's 8 red ones and there's 6 white ones. So out of the 6 white ones, all are pre-sold that I've already looked at. So every single white one is pre-sold other than okay, let me go through these. One of these I got for a client at MSRP. That one was in Texas. There's another dealership in Texas willing to do a white one for $7K over. There's another dealership in California that's $10K over and it's pre-sold. One in Vegas for $10K over, and then the other 2 are sold. So those dealerships won't move at all on their car. They're stubborn on it. But there's only 6 available in the country. One of them I did a deal on for a client before you that have been waiting for a month for their car. Actually, but the MKs are, I just don't know. It's a weird final edition. My guess is that they're launching a limited edition of the MKs, and then they're going to do the premiums for the rest of them, because not many people are going to want to pay the extra markup to have a few extra features on their car.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. So I would say if I could give you an answer in about like an hour, is that okay? Just like let me mull over for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's totally fine. I mean, take your time. Obviously, I don't ever want to stress you out, but knowing that car is available for sale to the public, and whenever somebody jumps on it, they jump on it. The only reason it's available because the deposit fell through. So I don't want to force you to make any decision. I'm zero pressure on my side. But that being said, the longer we wait, the chance is that somebody does sell it, because everybody at this dealership is trying to sell it right now.
Right. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I have that in mind. Yeah, just give me a little bit of time. I'm pretty sure we're going to go with this one, but I will let you know if anything changes. Thank you for your insight, though.
Yeah.
I know this is not the easiest thing to work around with, because I didn't ask for an easy car, so yeah.
Yeah. No, you're good, dude. You are A-okay, man. So let me know and we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Tommy.
Hey, sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
And just so you guys are clear, this is not his this is his second favorite color. It's not his first favorite color. Okay. Yeah, hopefully not. We good. Yeah, and it's tough, like, right? Like this is like one side of the business that you guys don't see, which is why I wanted you guys to see that phone call. Is on a hard car to get like this, where there's only 6 of the one he wants in the country, almost none are available. We're on a second favorite color. It's tough. And I want to face, like, in the end, if he wants to not take this car, he doesn't have to take this car. But yeah, guys, I understand what you're saying, the white manual. The Claremont car is $5K over MSRP. Just because they don't list it on their website doesn't mean that it's not $5K over. I've already called on it. Um, if I can't get it, like at this point, we've done our job. So somebody says, "What happens if we don't get this deal done?" At this point, we're going to keep up with the client the best we can. But we just brought him a deal which was in his color specifications. He said he'll take white. He would take black. He said white is number one, black is number two. He's making a decision on that car. But let's just say he's like, you know what? I don't want to buy a car anymore. Delivered has done their job. We made the 90 phone calls it took to find this car. We've been on the market for 2 weeks trying to find this vehicle. We've done our job. We'll keep looking if this car doesn't find, but if he just decided I'm not buying a car anymore, Delivered had satisfied their deal. We'll go above and beyond to make sure the guy gets a car. But if he was just like, you know what, I'm done and I don't want a Supra at all anymore, or then we would just look. Sorry, a message. Does that make sense? Womp womp. And our clients know that going into it, right? Like they know it going into it, what's to expect. What if he just says no? Is he out the $1,000? Correct. We wouldn't do a refund at that point because we've done our job. Our job, guys, I don't advertise this as a money saving service. I advertise this as a time, energy, and anxiety saving service. So if you go out there saying, I want a Supra and I want a white, but I'll take a black one as a secondary decision, and we then find you the exact car, and we say, hey, here you go. Merry Christmas. And you're like, I don't want it anymore. Then that's on them. Like we've delivered, supplied the service we were here to serve. Now that being said, if they want to change their car, it depends on how far we're into your deal. We typically charge a $500 change fee in those situations. Yes, the Supra is getting axed, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to wait on this forever. This is the final edition, which he wants one of the final edition ones, not one of the GR Supras. Okay. I want to keep... Okay, I gotta go back to the Prius. I go from a Supra to a Prius real quick. Why are they getting axed? Because, I don't know. They're just not making it anymore. They had a limited run of them. They had fun. And can we get a meet and greet at Bird Pizza? If you could get us into Bird Pizza, that's a win. Ooh, you know what? That's what I'm going to look at right now. I'm going to do. Good point. Oh, wait, Bird Pizza's not open today. Gosh dang it, they're open on Wednesday. 1 second, please hold. I've learned the secrets. I've learned the secrets. 15th. Oh. Okay. Mods are getting a pizza party. Are you kidding me? What am I kidding you about? Bum 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 bum. Wait. Oh, guys. Immediate thing that just happened, and I do not want to have this happen. Hey, Ashley, can you check your email? Shalash, are you here? Can you check the email and decline that person? I haven't put this out publicly, so like I'm gonna be lenient for this person. The free consults are for clients. People are desperately trying to get these consults for people that want to know our service. If you sign up to try to do an interview or get a job and you're trying to get in front of me and you do a free consult and you make it to that consult, you will be auto rejected. I will not hear you. I will not consider you. I will just reject you. You are not showing initiative by taking a limited edition or limited spot for a client so I can do an interview that I didn't ask for. So just spend more time on your consult. I know that this person probably just was trying to get a hold of me. I understand your intent. Do I negotiate motorcycles? No. Okay, can I keep working? Can somebody tell me how TT, we're going to start negotiating. Hey, moderators, can you track and see how many people are watching on TT right now? $745. Okay, can you guys just do me a favor? whenever I'm gonna start making phone calls, which means views should in theory go up. Can you guys just keep track of that and just kind of remember the highest number we're at? We're having problems with TT right now due to something I'm dealing with my TikTok rep, but long story short, we're dealing with it. So if you're gonna just watch it, that'd be great. Okay, I'm gonna make some phone calls. I want to make on this Prius. I'm going back to the Prius. I'm gonna start searching Prius LE. Gotta let the service load. Prius LE 2025 or 2024. They would take a new, it has to be new. Okay, we're trying to get the craziest lease deal that I've ever darn seen. We're gonna go to Arizona. I gotta recall this deal. I did have this deal done, and then the dealership went weird on me. AutoNation, Toyota Tempe. Okay, I need to. Somebody said the reason why people recognize me is not my voice, but it's actually my greeting, where I say, "Hey, this is Tommy," or wait, I don't even know how I say it anymore. So I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to greet differently. Okay. So I'm going to keep my name the same, but I'm going to greet differently. How do I say, is this car available? Do you have this car available? But everybody loves the available thing. Okay, that's fine. I'll change it. Is this car available? I can't even do it. I just want to see. Okay, I got it. Ready? Okay. Okay. Okay, calm down. Cool. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. Mom's here. Mom's here.
This call may be recorded.
Thank you for calling AutoNation Toyota Tempe. For service, press 1. For parts, press 2. For sales, press 3. For new car sales, press 1. For used car sales, press 2.
AutoNation Toyota Tempe, this is Peyton. How can I help you?
Hey, Peyton, can I talk to somebody in new car sales?
Yeah, I can help you out. What vehicle are you looking for?
Hey, yes, I just want to see if you guys have a car in stock. I have, what do you need for that? The VIN, the miles, the stock number?
The stock number and then like the make or the model of the vehicle.
Yes. I don't see a stock number, but I have like the last 6 of the VIN. It's 058616.
What kind of vehicle is it?
It is a Prius LE.
And you said 058616. Oh, I see. Let me
Yeah.
see. And you said it's new, right?
It is new. Yes.
Give me one moment.
No, you are totally good. Take your time. She's muted. I just realized if you try to change your entire
What website are you looking at?
Oh, which website? That is a great AutoNation. What is the exact website? AutoNation.com /cars/the VIN.
I just don't see this one at my store. It's not in transit or anything. So unless it was like maybe something that sold within like the last 48 hours. But I don't see it like in our system anymore. If it was ours, I don't have an LE Prius like here or in transit. But let me see. Would you be able to send me like the whole VIN number that you're looking at, and then that way I can look it up in the system and see if it is like a already sold vehicle or at another store?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a Prius LE, that's what I'm looking for. So if you don't have one, no big deal. I can call somebody else.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I have one here or in transit at the moment.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Okay, have a
Bye.
good day. Bye. Okay, that was what we call a definition of a train wreck. That was a train wreck. Give me 1 second. That was a train wreck. A train wreck. That was hard to watch. Okay. Okay, we're going to try. Okay. I just want everybody to be really cool because I'm going to do this one perfect. I'm going to do this one so perfect. Hey, watch. Okay, you guys ready for this? You guys ready for how perfect? Be cool, 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 cool.
You have reached Wright Toyota, the #1 new car dealer in Arizona. Please listen to this message in its entirety before making a decision. Please dial 1 for service, dial 2 for sales, dial 3 for parts, dial 4 for finance.
2.
Thank you for calling Wright Toyota. This is Peyton. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hey, Peyton. My name's Tommy. How's it going?
Good, Tommy. What can I do for you?
Hey, I just wanted to see if you guys have a car in stock.
1 second. I will get. What kind of car is it? First off,
It is a Prius LE front-wheel drive.
is it blue?
It is blue. What are the chances?
Because I was thinking it's the only new Prius LE that we have out there right now.
Well, that is the car.
Okay. Well, I definitely saw that car just a moment ago.
Awesome. Well, I am extremely interested in it. I'm just looking for some numbers on it. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Okay. I think the LE is like right at 30,000, pretty much. Maybe a little extra on that.
Okay.
And then on all the new cars, we always put a clear bra, paint protectant, and window tint, and wheel locks, and door edge guards. So we do that on all the cars. That brings it up like 2,500. So it's like 32.5, and then you have tax, title, license.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You're good. Take your time. If you want to finish up, that's good.
Oh, I was just saying, so it normally comes out to around like 14% on top of that. Just the fees that you need to spend to buy a car.
Okay, so it's then another 14%. So the MSRP is around 30. You have $2,500 of wheel locks, paint protection, all that fun stuff, and then 14% on top of the tax, title, license. All that stuff adds up. Is that all correct? I'm understanding it right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, I appreciate letting me know that, and probably a lot of customers see value in all of those things. You know, for me, call me old-fashioned, but I don't see all the value in that. 2,500. Is there any way that we could get that removed?
Everything is negotiable here. So if you have a good reason or there's something you don't want on that, we can talk about it. Absolutely. Nothing set in stone here.
Awesome. Great. I'm glad this is not like Arthur in the pulling the sword out of the stone type situation. Arthur? King Arthur? Yeah. So how would we talk about pricing?
Well, I would say you can put your best foot forward by being here at the dealership and doing negotiation that way. My manager is just much more inclined to make a deal when the person is here.
Well, I really do appreciate that. The problem is I work crazy amount of hours, dude. I barely get away to. I barely even see my lady, let alone wanting to see you guys. No offense. So I'm hoping we can do as much of this over the phone as possible, and then I can just come in and sign the paperwork. You know, like I'm hoping to make it super easy.
I got you. Well, have you driven a new Prius before?
I've actually driven many Priuses, and I've driven a brand new 2025. I know this is the car I want. I love it. I'm really just trying to get a good, and I'm trying to make it all work up.
I got you. And are you local to the area?
I am in Arizona, yes.
Okay, I got you. Because it's like we do some out-of-state deals, and it always gets tricky with registration and whatnot.
Yep. No worries. I'm in Phoenix.
Okay. Well, I can see what one of the managers wants to do about it. Just to confirm, the stock number you had for the car.
Yes.
Did you still have that pulled up?
Yeah, I do. It's 000-37021.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely the one out front.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna make a little file on you for this.
Love it. File away.
Okay. What's your last name, Matt?
My last name is Makula. It's M as in Mary, I-K-U-L-A.
U-L-A. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna put in this car's a vehicle of interest. Is it 37021? Yep. The one. And okay, yeah, I see it on AirNet for 29,847.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't. It says call for availability and pricing, but it's 29,000, not 30,000.
It's like right in there. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's like right at 30,000.
No worries.
Okay, so I guess I'll talk to one of my managers. I imagine they'll still will need you to drive the car at some point if it's one you want, but you can put a deposit on the car and then come by.
Yeah, I'm more than willing to drive the car to cement the deal once we agree to numbers.
Okay, and do you just want to fill out a credit app now?
Well, we haven't agreed to numbers yet, and I just prefer we wait until we agree to numbers.
Okay, I gotcha. So how about, are you going to be available today for phone calls and whatnot?
Yeah, I'm available all day. I work from home, so I can kind of chill and relax and answer the phone whenever you call.
Okay, sweet. All right, then I will go see what we can figure out for you on this and give you a call back.
Okay, sounds great. I'm super excited to see what you can work up for me.
All right. Thank you, Matt, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Here's the problem, guys. First off, I tried to be nice because I've been getting such a hard time for me being condescending and mean and rude, and people say it all the time. Tommy, you're so condescending, you're so mean. So I tried to be super nice, and even though he had $2,500 of ads, even though the price changed in the middle of the phone call, I was super nice. I don't know, maybe that's what the people think I should be. I didn't say I was Matt. $2,500 of ads is crazy. It is crazy, but I'm being nice, Tommy. We're not doing bingo today, guys. We don't do bingo every day. Bingo gets stale if we do it every day. You got a Prius? Can you do a lease, Crane? Can you do an out-of-state lease in Arizona? I'll call you. Waiting on info. Wait, we need to wait. Okay, 1 second. I gotta close this deal. Can somebody look at Crane? Sadly, not in Arkansas. Okay, never mind. Okay, guys, 1 second. I gotta get this deal done. Okay, 1 second. I gotta close this in the system. Ashley, what were you looking for when you... Okay, never mind. I don't know what you were looking... No. Stevenson. This is a 2750, or no, it's 3,300 off. Submit bid, accept bid. That will complete local. We started today, we ended today. And then I get to do another one. Quote across number 13. 30, what was it? $32.50 off a RAV4. Okay. Okay, cool. Do you have a new car? And guys, I'm trying really hard to do good with the phone, okay? Let's try again. Okay. Okay, I might have to go up to LA. Oh my god, there's so many in LA. Do you have a new car available? I can call in Las Vegas. Why are you okay. There's some cars in Las Vegas. Finley Auto Group. They have no pricing on their car. Okay, not even Sentinel Toyota. Wait. Okay, Sentinel. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops, I didn't call them. I just text them.
Thank you for calling Centennial Toyota. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. If you know your party's extension, please dial it at any time or press 9 for our dealership directory. For service, press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts...
Thank you for calling Centennial Toyota. It's Guillermo in sales. I can assist you.
Hey, I just wanted to see if you guys have a car in stock.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Is it a new or pre-owned vehicle?
This would be a new vehicle.
New vehicle, perfect. What is your name?
My name is Tommy.
Hey, Tommy. My name is Guillermo. What kind of vehicle is it?
Hey, it is a Prius LE front-wheel drive.
Prius LE?
LE, yes.
I'm not showing anything. I'm not even showing a Prius in stock. 1 second.
I have the last 6 of the VIN number, if that helps.
Yeah, what is it?
It is 059229.
The vehicle isn't shown here. 1 second. Let me check something.
No worries.
Can you repeat that back to me again?
Yeah, 059? It is 059229.
And you're seeing that on our website, or is it like a third-party website?
Great question. It is on the website sentineltoyota.com.
Centennial?
Centennial, yeah, sorry.
Wow. Not even seeing it on here. Oh, I see it online. I think, let me see if I can pull the full VIN. 29984. Looks like this vehicle. This vehicle sold 2 days ago, actually. I don't know why it's still on my website.
Oh, bummer. Would you have any other Prius LEs available?
I don't. The only thing that I have available is in transit, and it is a nightshade and a plug-in.
Okay.
Either or.
Yeah, I'm really looking for the LE.
Yeah, the other one I have is 34.7 in white. Let me see my other locations, if they have anything.
No worries.
You're here from Vegas?
I'm in Arizona.
Okay.
Just heard good things, and I can never use an excuse not to go to Vegas.
So it looks like there's none in Las Vegas. The only one coming in is to AutoNation. It's not even, it's already built, but they'll be getting it in June. Right. But it's pre-sold already.
Ah, bummer. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to keep calling around.
All right, man. If anything changes, please let us know. And you're only looking for the Prius? Like, you won't take a Camry or anything else hybrid?
No, really only looking for the Prius. I appreciate it, though.
Okay. All righty. Thank you, sir.
Hey, no problem. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're going to have to go to LA. Now, the good news is there's lots of options in LA. Let me see who... I have some... Um, we. So when we get to LA, a lot of dealerships know who I am. So I need to see. My computer is frozen. Bum, 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 bum. Going through all of my text. Bum, 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 bum. I can call Kyron. I don't have, there's somebody else that kept wanting to do deals with me. And I don't have his name. But he kept bothering me, saying, hey, I really want to do deals with you. I'm trying to figure out what his name is. Is it Dina? Oh, here. Do you have any Priuses? Do you have any Prius lease deals? Okay, let's go through and LA, home of the Priuses. Let's go through and call Kyron. I'm lagging bad. Are we lagging?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Nope. No, just that one person. Okay, so what we have to do, anytime I'm calling dealerships in LA, I have to see if they know who I am first. So I'm going to go through and do West. Okay, this dealership does not know who I am. Should I buy an F-150 Toyota Tundra for a daily driver? I mean, both are, there's pros and cons to both. If you're looking to buy, F-150 is probably more reliable. Tundra will get a better deal.
Thank you for calling West Coast Toyota. This call may be recorded for quality. Please press 1 for service, 2 for sales, 3 for parts.
Thank you for calling West Coast Toyota. This is Kevin from Sales speaking.
Hello, Kevin. I just want to see if you guys have a car in stock.
Do you happen to have a stock number there?
I do. It's 19703.
703. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with, sorry?
Hey, my name's Tommy.
Tommy. Perfect, Tommy. Give me one quick second, okay?
Absolutely. Take all the time you need.
Are you calling here local?
I'm actually in Arizona, but I just like a good visit to LA anytime I can.
Perfect. Love it.
Thank you.
Let me see.
I'm gonna be as nice as I can.
19703. It would be a Prius, right?
A Toyota Prius LE, yes.
Correct. So it does show that it's available, but unfortunately it's in production. It's barely allocated to our dealership. It shows that it would be getting here probably early next month.
Okay, awesome. I'd still be interested in it if you can work some numbers, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. Are you looking to register out there, or are you looking to pretty much drive it from here over there?
I'd be looking to lease the car, and I'd be willing to. I'm going to be registering it ideally in Arizona.
In Arizona, okay. Just so you know, if you're looking into pretty much registering in Arizona, you would have to flatbed it over there.
That's totally fine. I know Arizona has some weird sales tax rules, so that's totally fine. I can flatbed it.
Yeah. No problem. And what would be the zip code?
The zip code that I'd be registering the car in?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can give that to you whenever you are ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, zip code would be 85041.
Perfect. Maricopa, Arizona, right?
That's it, Maricopa County.
Perfect. Phone up. And I'm guessing perfect credit score.
I would never say I'm perfect, but I do have great credit. Great credit.
Great credit, perfect. Great credit. As far as down, how much are you looking to put down?
You know, I've always heard on the internet it's $0 down is the best way to do it. So I'd like to put minimal down.
No problem. Just so you know, incentives do change month to month. This being a next month card, obviously numbers might change. I could totally give you numbers on this incentives for this month. Obviously, we have zero control of what's going to be for next month. Is that okay?
That is totally fine. I completely get if the numbers change by a few bucks due to month-over-month rollover.
Yeah. No problem, sir. So, Tommy, give me a few minutes. Let me get together with my manager. Let me get some quotes, and I'll send them to you.
Awesome. I'm super excited to see your quotes.
Excuse me?
I said I'm super excited to see your quotes.
Okay, no problem. I'll send that over, okay?
Okay, sounds
good. Is it okay if I text it to this number?
Yeah, text it is totally fine.
No problem. Okay, and if everything looks correct, if we end up liking the numbers and everything, pretty much we do a $1,000 deposit. That pretty much we put the car up for sale, and we for sold, I mean. And after that, we'll just wait for the car contract, and pretty much you take it home. Is that cool?
That is perfect with me. Take all the time you need. Whenever you have them, send them to me, and I'm willing to pay the $1,000 deposit.
Awesome. We'll stay in touch, Tommy.
Hey, sounds
Thank
good.
you.
No problem. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I have a dealer. Wait, Claremont. Let me text this dealership. Oh, wait, okay, so nobody works at this dealership. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay, I'm going to change my name on this one because I know this dealership somewhat knows who I am. Okay, I'm going to be very nice. Very nice. My name is going to be Matthew. It's going to go by Matthew. I'm just going to go by Matthew because that's on the thing.
Thank you for calling Claremont Toyota. For quality of service, this call may be recorded. Your privacy is important to us. Please visit us at ClaremontToyota.com/privacy-policy to view a copy of our privacy policy and notice of collection. For sales, press 1. For service, press
Calls may be recorded for quality and training. Thank you for holding. All of our agents are assisting other callers.
Thank you for holding. Our goal is to assist you as quickly as possible. Did you know it's easy to schedule a service appointment online at ClaremontToyota.com? Our sales department is open 7 days a week, and the service department is open Monday through Saturday. We appreciate your patience. One of our associates will be with you shortly. Visit ClaremontToyota.com to view our entire inventory and schedule a visit today. Or engage with us on social media at Facebook.com/Claremont Toyota or Instagram.com/Claremont Toyota.
We appreciate your patience. All of our agents are still assisting other callers.
Got it.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Angelica with Claremont Toyota Sales Department. Who do the pleasure of speaking with?
Hello, Angelica. My name is Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. How can I help you today?
Hey, I just wanted to see if you guys have a car in stock.
Of course. Yeah, it could be my pleasure to help you out with that. What was the stock number or VIN number, please?
Yeah, the stock number is S as in Sam 3061459.
Okay, because it has an S at the beginning, it may be a vehicle that's not built or not here yet, okay? Just want to give you the heads up.
No worries at all. That's totally fine.
And what vehicle was this specifically? I'm so sorry.
It is a 2025 Toyota Prius LE.
Prius LE. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and check my inventory here really quickly here for you to see if it's available, if it's here, if it's in transit. It might take me a few minutes, okay?
That is totally fine. Take all the time you need.
Okay. And were you already on your way to the dealership by any chance?
I'm not on my way just yet.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm because I may have to place you on a hold. I may have to give you a call back, okay?
No worries. You can put me on as a hold. That is totally fine. I'm patient.
Okay. And then the number you're calling me on, are you in California?
I'm not local. I'm actually in Arizona, but I can head on down.
Oh. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure.
No worries.
1 second here, okay?
Of course. Take all the time you need.
Thank you.
This old music sucks. This is bad old music. I'm being so kind. This is exhausting. This is mentally and physically just exhausting. What up, Eavesdrop? Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to be nicer. Why not take the name of your clients? I'm negotiating 19 deals at the same time. Every time I answer the phone, you think I want to change my name? I'm also not going to impersonate people. Hey, of course, yeah, of course. What'd you learn?
So, before I let you go, I wanted to ask, were you specifically only looking at this shade? Would you possibly even consider maybe a new one in a darker shade with it has the same packages? I mean, I have some black, I have some guardian gray. I did find that one, however.
No, that is totally fine. I can definitely do any shade. I look good in any color,
Okay, perfect. And then would you at all consider pre-owned? Or are you only looking at the new 2025?
Well, I'm looking to
Maybe
lease the car, and I think I can only lease a new car.
For the most part, yeah, we typically only really lease the new ones. I do have quite a few of the LEs on my lot today. I have black on my lot. I have guardian gray, which is like the darker. Let me see what else.
Yeah, I'm open to something that's on your lot. If that gets me the better deal, I'm all for it.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever we have on the lot here, it looks like they're pretty much all selling under MSRP, so we definitely want to work a great deal for you.
Okay.
If you're looking to lease and you're coming from Arizona, I mean, when would be the best time for you to stop in to finalize? I can have an internet manager start the process.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have an internet manager start the process. I'm all for that. So yeah, I mean, I would love that. Ideally, we would have the numbers figured out before we get there, just so we're not driving just to waste anybody's time. But yeah, it looks like you guys have quite a few of these on your lot, so I'm all for making it work.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and have somebody reach out to you then, because I definitely don't want you to make your way down from Arizona without like running credit, making sure we're good to go, and then getting those numbers situated, so that when you come down, we can just finalize. And then you wanted to come down here, you wouldn't want to do like shipping, because I know sometimes we're able to ship.
Yeah, we would consider shipping too, if that makes sense. Whatever makes the most sense.
Okay, Matthew. And then I'll go ahead and take down your information then. What would be the best email on file in case we need to send any, like of the quotes or any of our vehicles to view?
Yeah. Do you mind if you just text it to me? I don't even check my email.
That's okay. All right. So what would be the best phone number then?
Yeah, my phone number is...
Okay, I'll go ahead and text you right now then.
Okay.
If you want to opt in with the word yes, it looks like I have the internet managers on my lot. I would possibly have Bruce reach out to you, okay?
Bruce. That sounds great. I'm super excited.
Right. Okay, Matthew. And then, I'm so sorry, I didn't catch your last name.
Last name is Mikula. Mikula.
All right. So give me just a few minutes here to pull that together. Then you'll be expecting a call from him shortly, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
All right. Did you need anything else?
Nope, that's all.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch and have a great day.
Okay, sounds good. Bye. That is exhausting. What? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I just want to see if his client said yes to this car yet. Nope. Can we stop this? Well, I've been yelled at too often. I have too many people saying that I'm not being nice enough, and they would never do business with me because I am so mean. So I'm trying to turn a new leaf by being nicer. No more being nice. David, oh, I know David Wilson. I'm sorry, Makula. This is Tommy. This is. Thank you for the $5 donation. What's the over/under, Tom? How many calls it takes for Tommy to crack this and just rail next? Well, we're calling in LA, so the chances are getting higher. Okay, let's see. West Covina. Do they know who I am? I have a list of dealerships that we've identified knows who I am. They do not. Okay.
Toyota West Covina, this is Jack. How can I help you?
Hello, Jack. Are you in sales?
Yes, sir, I am. How can I assist you?
Hey, I just wanted to see if you guys have a car in stock.
Yeah, absolutely. Who am I speaking to by chance?
My name's Matthew.
Matthew, okay. 1 second, Matthew. And just in case we get disconnected, what's a good number for you?
Oh, my phone number would be
Is it a new or used vehicle, just so I can pull it up for us?
it would be new.
Okay, and is there a stock number right there by chance?
Yes, I do have it, but I'm sorry, my eyes are bad here. It's okay, I got it. Okay, it is S as in Sam 305 594 86.
So that's not pulling up. By chance, what is the vehicle? Maybe I can find it.
Yeah, it is a new 2025 Toyota Prius front-wheel drive.
Okay. And it's not a Prime, it's not a plug-in or anything?
No, it just says Prius Hybrid LE 2.0 liter 4-cylinder.
Okay. So I have 4 Priuses right now. That stock number did not pull up, but I do have 3 LEs, and then I have a plug-in hybrid SE.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with the LEs. I'm looking for a lease deal. I've heard some pretty good at lease deals on these, and yeah, I'm totally fine with an LE, whatever color.
Fantastic. Well, I got 3 of them. Do you think you have time to come in? We'll work out a great lease deal for you.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'd love to come in, but I would just work a crazy busy schedule. So ideally, we get everything figured out over the phone, and then once we're good, I can just come in, sign the paperwork, and leave.
Okay, make it easy. All right. Well, then, what I can do is I can send you the options I have so you can at least physically see them. They all look to be the same exact price, so, you know, the lease numbers will actually look the same on every single one of these because they're all $30,058. Okay?
Oh, perfect. Then I would take whichever one you want to give the best deal on.
Sure. For the lease, what do you plan to put as your down payment so I can get you some numbers?
Yeah. So I plan to just put as minimal down as I can. I've heard putting money down in a lease is not the good idea. So whatever the minimum amount is.
Let me see. Let me see what special offers are out there for this car real quick.
Of course.
Yes. Okay. So the national ad is showcasing on an LE25. It's showcasing 309 payment, 36 months with 3,000 due at signing. Now this is before tax, title, and license fees. So that 309 payment would probably adjust to, maybe $20-$30 based on taxes. But where are you trying to be so I can kind of work the numbers where it makes sense to you?
Yeah, well, I'm really trying to be at $300 a month with zero down.
Zero down, okay. Okay. Not sure if we can get there, just because the ad is even the national ad is 3,000 down, right? But let me see if they're willing to somehow get there, discount or whatnot. That's the only way they can if you don't put a down payment.
Yeah,
But let me see where we're at.
Sorry. I was gonna say just another fun idea I've heard. Again, you're the expert, not me. That financing or leasing through Ally is not a bad choice either. That sometimes can come with a little bit better lease terms, from what I've read.
We work with different lenders and banks like that. However, leasing typically is going to be through Toyota leasing directly.
Yeah, totally get that. And you guys are the expert, not me. I've just heard down the rumorville that there is an Ally lease program that some dealerships in your area do.
Yeah. It's from what I've seen, Toyota is still going to be the better option. But Ally is a great bank, so maybe that's why you've heard it. It is a great bank.
Yeah, and again, I'm not the expert here. You are. I've just heard from the rumorville that Ally has a good lease deal. I could be completely wrong.
So then, Matthew, I'm just curious. If I can get you the 300 payment, zero down, are you ready to pick up a vehicle today?
Yeah, I mean, if you can get zero down with $3,000 down, that would be what I'm looking for.
With zero down, right?
Zero down. That's what I said. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I heard you say 3,000 down. I'm like,
no.
oh wait, no.
No. Now $3,000 now with zero down.
300 payment, zero down, lease. You'll come in and purchase today. Well, you'll lease today.
Yeah, I must have misspoke. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Zero down, $300 a month. I'm good to sign.
Perfect. Okay. So, which color would you prefer better? I have a cutting edge color, which is like a silver white almost. Yep. It's like a silver white, and then I have a Guardian gray, which is like a darker gray color.
Mm-hmm. The Guardian gray would be the one I'd prefer.
That's the one. Okay, so let me work this out for you. What is your zip code by chance, so I can get the right taxes?
Yeah, 85041.
Where is that?
It's actually Phoenix.
Okay, so you're out in Arizona.
I am, yeah.
Okay, so the only thing is, just so you're aware, when you buy a car out of state in California, you do pay California fees.
Yeah, unless I decide to trailer the car or a flatbed at home, correct?
Yes, that is something that you would have to work out, a bill of lading. We do not at our dealership.
No worries, I can figure all that out. That part I'm an expert in.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify, just so you understood, okay?
Okay, yeah, no worries. I appreciate letting me know and just being transparent about that.
Okay. All right. Well, then, Matthew, I'll get that for you, see where we're at, and I'll contact you back, okay? I have your direct number and everything.
Okay, awesome. I'm super excited. Give me a call back and let me know.
All right. Thanks, Matthew. Thanks for calling us.
Hey, thank you so much for answering. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I was in the South Park area over the weekend. I had a hunch I'd see you. Bad hunch. I mean, I was in South Park. Wait. I was downtown. I was at Aurora Rooftop this weekend. What happened to Johnny? Matthew is just on the caller ID, so it makes it more believable. Okay. I'm just looking at cars here. Toyota AutoNation of Irvine. You look Canadian? I'm apparently too mean to be Canadian. Okay. We're trying to be nicer today. This is Tommy Be Nice stream. No, they're not THC.
This call may be recorded. Thank you for calling AutoNation Toyota Irvine. For service, press 1. For parts, press 2. For sales, press 3. For new car sales, press 1. For used car sales, press 2.
Thank you for calling AutoNation Toyota Irvine. Your call is very important to us. If you know your party's extension, you may enter that number at any time. For service, press 1. For sales, press 2.
Wait, I'm
For
getting a phone
parts,
call.
press 3.
I'm gonna wait. I just hung up this phone call. This is a bad idea to answer, but I'll. My fault. It's totally okay. It happens. It's a weird caller ID thing.
Yeah. Okay, that's my bad. I'll have to change your name in the system. But so talk with the manager, right? What we have it looking like is with 3,000 down, 36 months, it's $640 a month. And then it drops by about $30 for every 1,000 more down.
$600 a month? What's the price of the car?
Mm-hmm. Well, the price of the car is the $30,563, and then those ads we have already on the car, and then that's just where the lease is looking right. I don't think because we had credit, the interest rate on there is set in stone, so it could go down.
Okay. Well, I was looking for just a little bit better, and I'm hoping you can help me get a little bit better lease deal than that.
Okay. So, tell me, what are you trying to be at? I guess it was my bad for not asking.
Yeah, no worries at all. I'm trying to be at $300 with $0 down.
0 to 300. Okay. And I feel like we're miles apart on that now.
I agree. We are miles apart, and yeah, that's where I need to be at to make this deal happen.
Okay. Well, how close can you get to the 600 number?
I could, with all due respect, I could get to $300 a month. That's what I feel is fair on the car.
Okay. With $0 down, though?
With $0 down, yeah. $0 down, $300 a month is what I'd feel is a fair deal on this car.
I think it comes out to a $35,000 car. I know on Tacomas they lease really well to that point. I'll see what happens. He might give you a call back if that's where we're at right now. Because say we get the $0 down and $300 a month, right? Mm-hmm. What's the timeline like for you picking up this car?
I could pick it up today.
Today? Okay. I see. With that in mind, I might go back up to him, and desk manager I'm working with, his name's Spencer. He might just give you a call.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out then.
I'm totally willing to talk to Spencer. Maybe we can put some ideas together to get to the payment that we're trying to hit. But yeah, I'm all for talking to Spencer. He can give me a chit chat.
Yeah. Maybe if he's not too busy right now, I'll if I can put you on hold real quick.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
$600 a month on a LE Prius. He's muted. Holy. I need to let it out. 600 with $3,000 down? Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me let it out. Don't worry. Being nice is going to get me a deal. Being nice is going to get me a deal. Being nice is going to give me a deal. Being nice is going to give me a deal. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Everybody just be nice. Be cool. Be nice. Be cool. Nobody likes you if you're being mean, Tommy. That's fine, Tommy. You're condescending. Nobody would want to do a deal with you, Tommy. So just be nicer. Being nicer will get me the deal. That's what all the comments said. F and I commented saying, I would never do a deal if you were mean. Maybe if you were nicer, you'd get better deals. I'm going to trust F and I. He knows what he's talking about. Sorry, I'm back, guys. I'm going to pause it here. Don't worry, he's muted. That needs to be a clip on TikTok. Okay, guys, we're being good. No, it's not. They think you're a pushover. Don't worry. It's fine. Nice guys, finish last. You're not wrong. That is wild. Don't worry. We're testing the theory. 50 months. Clip farming. Oh, jeez. Give me the crazy lease deal. Let's go. Why are you so hateful? I'm being the nicest I've ever been. Thank you for the $10 donation. Tom to be mean. Hopefully this persuades you. No. Money will not persuade me to be mean. I'll be nice to this. I'll be nice to Spencer. Oh, and also people want to know why I don't use the wrong name. That's exactly why. I instinctively answered the phone as Tommy. So when he was like, oh, I've been calling you Matthew this whole time. This guy actually got my name wrong the first time, but I'm going to answer my phone as Tommy because I don't know who's calling. Like it could be this deal, it could be another deal. Unless I change my number every single time and associate a name with a number, it's never going to work. I don't even think he would have just initiated. The guy went full, let's make as much money as humanly possible on this deal because I'm being so nice. He's muted. He's not talking. Ally is good for leasing depending on the... My dogs are barking.
All right, Tom?
Yes.
So, he is telling me bringing it would be $397 plus tax a month.
Okay, so you're down to $397 with $0 down plus tax.
Yep.
Okay, so we went from $630 to $397. Okay, that's a good start. How much is tax? If you don't mind me asking.
8.05%.
Okay. 8.05% on the payment or the price of the car?
Arizona, it's just the payment.
Okay. So it'd be about $24. Okay. And he can't do any better than $397 because I was trying to be at $300 a month.
He's telling me that's pricing the vehicle at $800 under invoice. So there's not a lot of margin on the LE Prius.
Well, I mean, call me crazy. There must be a decent amount of margin because we went from 630 with $3,000 down to 397. But what do I know? There's a decent amount of margin there.
You're telling me. I just do what they tell me to do.
I get it. Yeah, it's like that's just math wise, that was $11,000 discount, which I appreciate, $11,000 discount. But I mean, we're moving a little bit.
I mean, just in the course of a 9-minute phone call.
Yeah, I moved $11,000. So the good news is he was willing to move $11,000. I have to imagine he's willing to move the rest of the way.
Well, if you came down, we can see just how much further it can be moved. But until then, I think this is our rock solid number.
Well, I gotta put my foot down here. In a 9-minute phone call, I reduced the price by $11,000. I think the phone call, I don't think, if I call my friends and family to say I reduced the price $11,000 on a 9-minute phone call, it's going to be hard pressed to believe I can do better in person.
Oh, you absolutely can do better in person.
So why not just do the deal? Call today, wrap it up.
At 300, zero down?
$300 down. If you guys can do the deal, why not just give me the deal, call today?
I don't know if we can do the deal.
Well, then why would I come in?
To buy the car.
But I'm not happy with $397. I'm happy at $300.
Oh, well.
Has he tried Ally Financial Bank? It's a good bank to do leases on.
We do all of our leases through Toyota Financial, so it's backed by Toyota.
Oh, I understand that Toyota does most of the leases. I just don't know if he's seen Ally's program. Ally has a good program this month.
I have never heard of us doing a lease with outside financing, personally.
Yeah, there's certain banks, certain credit unions, but Ally is big on leases, and a lot of Toyota, like a lot of the bigger Toyota stores, will do Toyota leases through Ally because they're like $60 or $70 cheaper.
Interesting.
Yeah, and maybe your finance guy does it in the back, or finance girl, and nobody else does. But most of the people will know about the Ally leases.
I mean, that's great information to have. I will definitely ask them about it.
Yeah, I mean, either way, yeah. I mean, like I said, we're $11,000 off. That's exciting. We're so close. We're so close to get to that $300 a month.
I mean, I think we're close. What about, I mean, just so I don't look ridiculous, 300 plus tax?
So $324 a month?
Mm-hmm. Is that outside the realm of possibility?
I mean, I really want to be at that 300, but I mean, 320 is pretty darn close. So if you can make 320 happen, yeah, I mean, that would make sense.
Okay, 320. Okay. How about on this one, are you okay if I call you back?
Yeah, that's totally fine. Or I can wait on hold. Whatever's easier for you.
Okay. Thank you for being so accommodating.
No worries at all.
All right. Later, Matt. Or Tom.
No, you're good. You're good. So am I holding, or you're going to call me back?
I'll call you back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye. I couldn't do it. I'm done. You guys don't like me? I don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People don't like me. It's called a day. We went 11th, and people are like, "Hey, Tommy, that's not $11,000 on a lease." We were at $630 a month with $3,000 down. $3,000 was now removed. In 630 to 390 is $250 a month. 250 times 36 is $9,000. You add $3,000 on top of that for the cash down. We discounted the car $12,000. People want to say that delivered service isn't worth it. Anybody can negotiate a good deal. Why are you going to pay this guy $1,000 so he can negotiate $1,000 off? Guess what? I just negotiated $12,000 off a $30,000 Prius. Yeah. F and I, talk to me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Clip it, mod. Cody can't do a lease for me. Look at me now. I'm doing paper. Okay, let me see if my client responded on the Supra. I do not want the Supra to sell. I don't want the Supra to sell because how hard this car is to get. Look at me now. Yeah, I'm not lying. The 630, I lost it a little bit. Okay, has it been an hour for my client? I don't want to bother them in an hour, but at the same time, I do not want this car selling. So I called him at 4:30. It's 5:42. Check in. Okay. Oh, that was exhausting. Let's wait for him to call back. Let's wait for him to call back. If you guys don't know who I am, my name's Tommy. I negotiate car deals for a living. My goal is to save you time, energy, and anxiety. We save money, but that's a byproduct. Is there a spider? No, I think it's fur. Somebody says don't buy new. Yes, you should buy new. Somebody said come a long way from Dave Wright. Correct. Back in the good old days of Dave Wright, Nissan Subaru. Right cars, right place, right price. 1.2K on TikTok. Yeah, we're definitely, that's definitely a problem. How do clients get you to negotiate a flat fee deal? They charge a flat fee of $1,000. I handle everything. You shouldn't buy new. That is incorrect. That is such... Saying you shouldn't buy new means you know nothing about the car market today. You only listen to Dave Ramsey, and you aren't actually thinking with your mind. You're just thinking objectively. Or sorry, you're just thinking based on 7-year-old facts. Let me give you an example. Let's give you an example. Let me just show you what I mean. Want somebody to make this argument here. 24, 25, XLE. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So let's look at this car right here. Let's look. No other. Let me get this data right here. This is real facts, right? So let's say you're looking for a Toyota Sienna. 24, 23. Let's just add 25 to be safe, right? Let's say we're only looking at used. Toyota Sienna 24, 25, 23. This is for an XLE, right? XLE. Sienna. 20 used car. I put a limit on the miles of under 20,000 miles because if you're buying a slightly used car, that's what you buy. The average list price, this doesn't include add-ons, this doesn't include fees, this doesn't include any bait and switch, is $53,000, $722. That's for a Sienna XLE. Want to make the argument. Now, you guys can make a decision because maybe I'm crazy. I just did a Sienna deal yesterday for $3,000 off. MSRP was $47,445, $44,435. I want you to make the argument. What would... Make sure. Oh, wait. This could be him. 1 second. Hello?
Okay. Hey, Tom.
Yep.
So, saying absolute bottom dollar. $386, including tax. So that's everything. $386 a month, $0 down.
Okay, $0 down. That includes tax. $386 is the best you can do.
Best we can do. I doubt another dealership is going to beat that price. You can call around and ask, but $386 including tax is his best offer.
Okay, and he couldn't do it through the Ally?
Couldn't do it through the Ally. Got to be backed by Toyota.
Okay, I guess let me think about that for a few minutes and decide.
Okay.
But I appreciate you working hard for me.
Of course, man. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to sell a car.
I get it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
All right, bye.
Okay, so I want to keep touching on this used car. So, in the current market, depending on what you're buying, the normal depreciation curve, right? The general rule of thumb is the second you drive the car off the lot, it's worth 20% less. That isn't today's market. Like, for example, a Toyota Sienna used is $53,000. If it drove 20% off the lot, they wouldn't be selling used for $10,000 over sticker. And we can do that. And you might say, oh, Tommy, the Toyota Sienna is a super hard kid to get. And that's the way your logic is there. Let's just go RAV4. Let's go RAV4. Let's go 24, 25. Let's go hybrid. And let's go with used. So first off, your market is way less on used. Let's keep the mileage low again. Let's keep it under 20,000 miles. Because if you're looking to buy a new car, you're probably looking to buy somewhat relatively used. And let's go with a certain trim. Let's go with an XSE. XSE trim. Let's even just say it has advanced tech. Let's just go side-by-side comparison, right? If we look at used car values, the trending used car value on this car is $41,990. Let me just go through here. And again, I want you guys to make objective decisions here, right? 400 XSE. Trade update. I'm trying to find a deal that I just did on one of these so I can give you a good deal. I want to give you exact numbers, no fake numbers, no. Okay, it's a Sienna XE, RAV4 Premium, RAV4 Hybrid, RAV4 Limited, RAV4 XSE. Okay, so this RAV4 XSE I negotiated. MSRP was $44,789. I got $3,000 off. So $44,789 minus $3,000. So your options are you could buy a used car with only 100 available nationwide, and on average pay $41,990. That's for a one or two year old car with 5,000 to 10,000 miles on it. You can even get this one right here for $39,995. Or you can get a brand new car, negotiated down to 41. It's the same price. Yes, there are certain cars that it makes sense to buy used. EVs, you can make the argument it makes more sense to buy used. But in most markets, on any vehicle that's actually desirable, or you just negotiate the used car down. Okay, so let's have that conversation. So first off, if we go through the logic, the average used car value is $41,990. Used cars don't have nearly the same markup as new cars. Secondly, where is your negotiation? Let's just say you're in LA, right? You're in LA. You want to buy a RAV4 XSE. It doesn't exist in this area. Let me move this down so you guys can see it. It doesn't exist. So you have to go up to Sacramento. Now we're assuming this dealership is actually selling this car for $42,000. That's the first assumption. If I actually go and click on the website, go and look at the description, there is a likelihood this dealership is actually adding on their own add-ons or fees. They're saying they're adding a paint protection, a theft protection. We're no guaranteeing that this dealership is actually going to honor this price. Secondly, the only other option is I have to go all the way across the country, and let's just say I buy this one in Alabama. So I have to now ship this car from here to stand a chance. So that's $1,500. So now I'm at $39,500, assuming that they are going to price their car and actually sell it at this price. This car's been on the market for 88 days. That doesn't seem likely. Let's go through. They also advertise their monthly price. That's a really good sign. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait. So right here, you can say this dealership expects to have add-ons. This dealership has been advertised to have a pre-delivery. Okay. So like right here, this dealership is $37,500. They have a pre-delivery inspection fee of $14.95. They have the high five advantage of $9.95. So it's $2,500 of add-ons that are going to be added onto this price. So yes, it's $37,500, but now we're getting back to $40,000. And if I look at the market, the cheapest car in the market is listed as $37,500. So what's your negotiation going to be? Well, I know you guys have the cheapest one in the market, but I'd like it lower. Well, why would you like it lower? Is there a value to have it lower? Well, no, I'll buy it at $35,000. Well, I'm sorry, it's priced at $37,500. That's our price, and we have a $2,500 add-on package. We're priced the lowest in the market. If you can find better, by all means. Well, I know that you guys are priced lowest in the market, but I'd really, really, really like to get to 35. Could you please help me out? Good master, good sir. Good sir. I'd hope you'd be $2,000 cheaper. Help me out. No, it's not going to work. That's not how dealerships work. Dealerships, the reason why dealerships discount new cars is there's comparisons. Right? There's comparables. I can say, the reason why a used car works is I can say, hey, guess what? Boom. This car is selling for $37,500. This one's selling for $35,000. Yes, if I go look at the Tesla, sure, this makes sense. If I go look at a Land Rover, yes, this makes sense. But when it comes down to don't buy a new car because it depreciates 20%, there is no Toyota or Honda on the market right now that is depreciating 20% the second they jump off the lot. There's not. Maybe the BZ. Maybe the BZ. I'm waiting for somebody to call me back. Actually, I just got that phone call back. I don't need that phone call anymore. So yes, in a normal market, if this was 7 years ago, sure, it makes sense to go buy a used car. Because the car depreciated 20%. That was a true statement. But since inventory has been a concern, people are struggling to find these cars. But the funny thing, I guess if you only buy Toyotas, it's any brand a car that's desirable. Toyota, Honda, Mazda, all do the same thing. If it's a desirable car, it makes more sense to buy new in today's market. Now, 3 years down the road, that might change. But today, it makes more sense to buy new. And anybody advising you to buy used on a hot contested item is giving you bad advice. And that's coming from somebody who buys used cars. My M5 CS was used. My Supra was used. Don't you think new cars depreciate any higher, like 30? Did you just watch anything I just said? No. You just got in. No, used car, they're rage baiting. Okay. You should try purchasing a car via text. I can. I'm gonna need a gummy. Mm-hmm. I'm eating again, just so we're clear, I'm eating Joyride. Yes, it is more nuanced than that. That's why I say it depends on the car, it depends on the market. But the general rule of thumb is don't buy a new car. It's the worst investment. I see people all the time do that. They're just like that one guy. It's the worst investment in the world. You're throwing money down the drain. No, you're not. If you're buying a car, you should consider buying a new car. There's no milligrams. It's Joyride. You think that I have milligrams right now? Have you seen me right now? I feel like Josh from Drake and Josh. Hey, this is Oliver from Lindsay. I don't know. No, I don't care. No, I'm not ready for this conversation. Okay. Let's go. Okay. PC malfunctioned. Oh. Nice. I can order you a MacBook Air. Send me your address. Just okay. You remind me of my little brother. That's cool. Hope your little brother was handsome, rich, and awesome. Just kidding. Did my client text me back? Okay, hold. Let me know in 20 minutes. Okay, cool. You bought a used BMW? I did. Correct. Because you cannot buy a new M5 CS. It's impossible. Somebody said, Tommy, you're rich. No, I'm not rich, but like I said, if I remind you of somebody, I want to remind you of somebody that's successful. Don't let non-salespeople get in your head. Be mean. I can't not be mean. I can't not be mean for a while. M5 CLS is still a sick buy new. You can't buy new. It's impossible. It's impossible. Tommy's advice is geared towards people who can afford brand new cars. Yeah, not really. You prefer mean Tommy over... You know what? I prefer mean Tommy too. I just prefer real Tommy. I'm not even being mean. I'm just being real. Like, this is my life. I just want to be real to people. Wait, I got a DM. I'm watching your TikTok live. I work in the industry. I might be able to help. Let me know. Do you have the car? Let's just actually call. I don't think he can do the deal. I'm gonna ask.
Let's be creative.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm live. Just so you know.
Perfect.
Hey, can you run me what a Prius LE lease would be through Ally, just so I can?
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, bye.
Through No, no, you're good.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
good. I was in the finance director's office.
Oh, okay.
Through Ally, seems like it would be a terrible option.
Oh, is it gonna be a terrible option?
I feel like it would be. Let me run it real quick.
What's good through there right now? You just said there's multiple good leases there.
Through Ally.
Mm-hmm. Or is it through your credit union?
Well, the credit union lease is always great, but
Okay, that's what I meant for you.
Well,
I've heard like 3 people that the Ally leases are incredible.
it depends on what car it is. But the one thing is, Ally is giving $1,000 rebate to every customer.
Okay.
But you have to put the thing that most dealers don't realize and they get screwed later is that you have to put money down.
Okay.
Because then otherwise they won't pay the rebate. I'm out like 30 grand on deals that we didn't know that.
Okay.
So that was great. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking it up. It's loading.
And there's no way you'll do this out of state lease because you don't love me?
I was just getting heat in the director's office right now for all my deals that aren't funded yet. So.
Hey, I just want to let you know, the master negotiator just did $12,000 off a Prius LE.
I would buy it at half off. Yeah, that would be great.
Well, they didn't. They just told me that's not how that works. The car didn't start at MSRP.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I'm like, I'd buy it too for sure.
No.
Let's see here.
Oh, I think I got more than 12K off because I got another $40 off a month. Jeez, I'm killing it. Dude, I'm so good at negotiating.
They were like way over sticker, huh?
Yeah, I just got another $1,400. So I have that $13,400 off. Wow.
I'm running it across all the banks here, so give me just a second.
You're fine.
Again, every region could be different, but selling it at sticker, for just this example, $2,000 down. Toyota's at $415. Your credit union's at $401. U.S. Bank is at $432.
Okay.
And Ally's at $436.
Okay. There's obviously no discount.
Yeah, so like, not that there's a ton of room in a Prius, but say you got $1,500 off, right?
Lower it down to 380. Okay.
With I was recalculating. Toyota would be at 365 and Ally would be at 382.
365. Okay. So 15. Okay. That makes more sense. What about so is the Camry just leasing like 10 times better this month?
Well, Toyota's got stronger on the rebate. I was doing crazy stuff already with the credit union. But like the credit union, we were doing $3,000 down and 191 plus tax.
Wow.
But then I ran out. So
you don't have any more?
Well, I'm not taking big losers on them right now just because I ran out.
Yeah.
But
It doesn't matter because you're not doing out of state anyway.
yeah. Well, let's see. I can't release real quick here. Credit union. We just talked to one of yours, Alejandro, about probably going to deliver it tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad we got that one put together. He's a nice guy.
It came in really fast because he was like, "Oh, when's it going to be here?" I'm like, "It's already here, man. Let's do it."
Yeah, that one worked out perfectly for him.
Yeah, let's see here. For example, these Camry leases. If you had an in-state customer, Tommy special. Let's see here. I'm gonna take the tax out of it for now. On an LE Camry, you're at $239 plus tax.
$239. Okay, it's a way better deal.
Actually, $239 with $2,000 down, $210.
That's way better. Yeah, we should just do that. That one should be doing that one instead. Okay, a question for you. With that Supra, is there any way we can do a color request change on it?
No.
Okay.
So because the way that these Supras work is they build them in Austria and they ship them to Japan.
That's like the craziest thing. Yeah, Austria. That's what.
And they ship them to us. So.
Okay. Cool.
It's already built. Let's see where this thing is at. It was built on the 6th.
Okay.
So yeah, we're late on that.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. That one should be the guys said let me know in 10 minutes. So as long as it hasn't sold, I'll let you know. It's his second favorite color. So.
Cool. Sounds good. Talk to you later.
Sounds good. Bye. Okay. This other person called me back. Okay. Got another dealership.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up, Tommy? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. Do you have some? I heard you have some Camry leases that you can do.
I do have Camrys incoming. Well, I got LEs in stock if you're looking for LEs.
Yeah, I heard there's some stupid lease deals in those.
Yeah, what's the structure looking like?
Looking to do minimal cash down, Arizona client.
Minimal cash down. Let's say what, $2,000 down?
You can put $2,000 down for the quote, and then I don't take a fee or anything, so you can just put that as part of the savings.
No fee, right?
No fee for me.
All right, I got one. Let's see. I got this white on black Camry LE available. It's a 30,283, 30,283 MSRP.
Okay.
We're at. The credit's good?
Credit's great.
Okay. Want to give me a zip code for Arizona, bro?
Yeah, zip code is gonna be. Sorry, let me pull it up. I just lost it. It is gonna be 85041. Phoenix, Arizona.
You can do 2K down, 299 plus tax.
I'm trying to be in the mid. I've heard you can get to the mid 200s on this one.
Mid 200s.
That's
On
what
this
I've-
MSRP?
That's what I've heard. I just talked to Cody. He said he could do it.
Yeah, Cody's blown it out, bro.
I know.
I think he has 100 of them in stock. That's probably why. But let me see what I can do for you, bro.
Yeah, see what you can do. Let's start selling some more cars
How
together.
about if let's do this? Let me go with Rise. Because I'm going with Ally. Ally's a little bit more expensive. If I can go with Rise, we can probably be in the mid 200s for you, bro.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. Send me a structure over and let's put it together. Let's sell some more cars, man. Got a whole bunch of Toyota deals.
All right, hold on a second, brother. Get to pull up the residual for you on this one, bro. Give me a sec.
You're good. You can always text me over a structure too.
You want me to text you the whole deal once I run it, or?
Yeah. Run it for me. Run the whole structure call today.
Okay. You want me to run it at 10K?
Yeah, 10K is perfect.
All right, my brother. Give me 5 minutes. I'll send it over to you. Okay.
Okay, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Of course,
Bye.
brother.
Wait, I had to go check. Did East Coast car guy really come in here and say let's chat? That can't be the same guy that I think it is. There's no way. Maybe it has too many. I don't buy it. How can I schedule a consult? Link is in my bio. 920 viewers. Appreciate you keeping track. It's definitely hurt right now, but could you lease a bad credit? In theory, you could. Auto Companion, he wants leads. Yeah, Auto Companion. He was calling my entire business fake the other day. You said my entire business is fake and I'm faking all my success for social media. Mods, can we, if he's actually in here, can we just make sure he's not harassing people? That'd be great. Where do you, I fake my success too, honestly. That's cool. Okay, guys, it's 6:08, which is, I guess the M5 is fake too. Yeah, it's fake. It's just I don't even know what it's called. Okay, guys, I saw a lady in TikTok negotiates. Definitely no Tommy. Wait, oh, that's fine. I mean, I don't know who else that would be that does it. Okay, I am gonna jump off though. If you guys want to apply, call it a day. Link is in my bio, guys. I do this for hire. I charge a flat fee of $1,000. Save you time, energy, anxiety. We save you money, but that's a byproduct. Love to help you guys out. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern. Bye-bye.